I'm a little upset with the Kylan.
That was Owl's voice you heard. I'm a little upset with the Kylan. Hey, you know, stuff happens.
That would be a good title for the show.
I'm upset with the Kylan. We could do that. We could do that. We got Vapor Owl with us tonight. And a possible giveaway. I will say a possible giveaway.
Yeah, possible.
It's
possible.
Giveaway. There we go. That will be completely up to Owl. It is his sole discretion whether or not he decides to give this away. What's up, Ed?
Hey,
Ooh, I got to show y'all something. Ooh, is that a tattoo?
That's a good one. The show could be called Soul Discretion.
Soul Discretion. There you go. Soul Discretion. If I put Pravari giveaway, we'll have people in here that don't even vape. Just because it has the word giveaway in the title.
Yeah, right.
It never fails. If you put the word
except
giveaway,
when they realize the details of it, they'll leave.
Yeah, you're right. They'll be like, "Oh, I'm gone. I'm out of here."
Hey, Milo.
Yeah. What is it?
Hey,
Jazzy reminded me of something yesterday.
What? That you haven't sent my vape bands out to me?
No, I haven't. Oh yeah, I got to send yours out too. Damn. You're gonna have to remind me, dude. I got a ton of vape bands I need to send out,
Dude,
and I got everything ready.
The last thing on my mind
I've been
lately.
waiting for Speed to come back, but you know, it's like waiting to make butter.
I won them last week.
That's hey man, I got China shipping over here. I got China shipping.
Why is my screen in high def? I put my screen in friggin'.
Anyways, if y'all are familiar with, are you familiar with Tenderfoot stands there? Speed, Aries, Owl? No? Really?
Aries, is your camera?
Am I familiar with what?
Tenderfoot stands. Tenderfoot stands.
Tenderfoot stands? No, not at all.
Okay, well, Tenderfoot stands basically makes Addy stands that look almost like a pulley off your car. And he makes them in wood, resin, acrylic, you name it. Anyways, he made some really pretty ones, and I was interested in it last September. And I said, hey, when you make another one of these, let me know. He forgot. So he posted another one that looks exactly like the one I wanted a couple days ago, and Jazzy was like, he tagged me in it. So I was like, oh, okay. So I told the guy, I was like, hey, I was waiting for one of these since last September, so Aries, what the hell?
Just leave it alone. Hold on.
I'm leaving it alone. I'm leaving it alone. Hey, Bunny.
There you go.
Sorry I missed the show. There you go. Anyways, I'm going to put up a picture, and then when you see this, you'll understand what I'm talking about. Which it's not showing up all the way. Let me try and fix that. There we go.
Okay.
That would be the stand. Absolutely beautiful. And you know, he was gonna do a blue and clear, and actually that is actually blue and purple mixed together.
Really?
Yes. Now he did another one that had blue and then the purple was kind of on the side, but this is blue and purple, and he said he let it just mix together. But I like the fact that it's got the big 510 on there. That it's going to be a good build stand for me to build on. You know, doing various builds and stuff. That blue though, man, that's me all day long. I love that.
Do you have it yet?
Now, if it just had something to
really
shine
should.
light down onto where people could actually see what you do.
A light? I do got light. See, it shines down.
Yeah, that nobody can see your
I think
disc
they
with.
look. I think all of these kind of look like doorknobs to me.
Doorknobs. This particular
Not yours,
stand,
not these, but just
Oh.
all these stands that are out there. These wooden ones and whatnot. They look
Right.
like the top of, you know,
Right.
a staircase or whatever.
Right.
No, this guy right here, those right there, those look beautiful. And then you got that
Yeah,
guy.
these are badass.
You got Dilligaf over there in the UK that makes them out of the piston heads.
Yeah.
I mean,
Dilligap
Oh, yeah.
does Pistons.
I mean, those are unique. I like unique.
I was gonna put the link, but Dolores beat me to it. If y'all want to go to that go to that page on site on. Dadgum. Go to that page on Facebook and then click on his photos. It has a giant database of pictures of stands that he's made, and I just think that one's absolutely gorgeous. I know they're $45 shipped to the U.S. I don't know why. Some places it says 38. I don't know what that's about. I don't know if that means to the UK or what. How big is it?
Well, I'm figuring that's probably a 26-inch Fat Daddy. I mean, a 26-millimeter Fat Daddy on top.
Yeah, that's what it looks like.
So that's probably, I'd say, 4
Looks
inches
like another
across.
5 millimeters
Yeah.
over too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd say probably a good 5 inches across.
That stand was actually poured today, so that's
Wow.
today. That's
that
I don't
acrylic?
have it yet. I think that's acrylic. No, he
Wow,
didn't
it
say.
poured and set in one day?
Yes, yes.
That's impressive.
Oh, he's pretty damn good. He did it this morning. Now, granted, they're 5 hours ahead, obviously, if he's in the UK. So, and polished, because you know when you pour acrylic and stuff, it don't come out
Yeah,
polished.
no,
like
it comes
that.
out that cloudy.
Right, you have to polish that thing, and that thing's sparkling. So, yeah. Anyways, I'm excited to get that thing. I don't know how soon it'll be here.
What was that, Aries?
It's a fidget spinner kind of day.
All right, there we go. Anyways, those are Veritube 510s.
What the
Chazzy
hell?
said. What? What the hell?
I am in regular definition. I'm squared out, just like Speed, just like Owl on my side, but it's showing me in high def on yours.
When I captured you, you were in high def.
Right, and I shrunk myself down to normal size, and it's still showing high def on your side.
I can make you
That's
smaller.
not your fault, Aries. That's somebody else's.
I
No,
can make
that's
you smaller.
that's not even. I'm going to say this isn't Scuba's fault. This is BC fucking up.
Yeah.
Oh, come on! Don't give him a
Bill
break.
says, check out the post I just put in the Hangout. All right, Bill, I'll try if my computer can handle it, because, you know,
I'm grabbing for my mouse, and I grabbed my damn fidget spinner case.
I can only go so fast, but I'll try to go to my Hangout there.
Oop, Jazzy's got a waffle going.
Yes, I'm actually in that waffle.
Jazzy's had a couple of them.
Yeah, y'all need to go check out Attachment Unavailable. Bill,
What is the waffle he's got going?
it
Bill,
says-
check permissions on that post.
Yeah, it says unavailable there, Bill.
Hey, bits
Hello,
and
Bits
pieces.
and Pieces.
Hey, Carrie.
hey.
Hey, Sloan. Hey, Bunny. Hey, Breeze.
Welcome
Hey,
back,
who else
Speed.
did I miss?
It's-
Cassie, I think I saw.
Hey, Breeze.
Jazzy, Munchkin.
As random as rain.
Fuck it. Hello, everyone.
Hey, Sloan. Yeah, what Aries said. Hi, everybody.
You know, we were talking just before the show, and Scuba was saying, "Oh no, you know, all the UK people they watch it on replay." We've got like 5 of them in here right now.
No,
Well,
there's a lot of UK people that watch live.
There's some
At least
really...
Listen, if you're in the UK, put a 1 in the comments so that we know where you're
Thank you,
where you're
buddy.
located.
Okay, well let's see. We got Vapor Bunny that's in the UK. We got Sloan that's in the UK. Let's see, who else did I see that was in here? I'm pretty sure Gail is watching. I don't know if she's chatting. Bill is in the UK.
There's some dedicated
Yeah, it's
Thank you.
late there.
Dedicated
Wow.
UK viewers. They stay up late just to see the show, which I
Pretty
appreciate.
sure Lennon and Dave are both UK.
There's
Ah,
Gailey.
there's Gail.
Yeah, there's Gail.
She's in
Hey,
there.
Creed, what's up?
Yep, St. McCub.
Saint
Yeah.
is in the UK. Lennon's in the UK.
Yeah, I thought Lennon was
okay.
there. Okay,
Well-
Barry O'Regan's in Ireland.
Look at that. That's great.
Yeah, so we have some UK.
Barry's
10
a new
slots
one. I don't remember ever
We
seeing
got a
Barry.
lot of UK, dude. Look at this. At least 6 of them.
Wow,
Daniel?
there's a lot of names in there that I don't
Daniel,
recognize.
I've never seen, or Des Turner. I've never seen those two names before. Okay, Bill, I will.
Welcome.
They're
I will double
lurkers.
check it. Hey, I don't mind lurkers. I like lurkers. If y'all want to just watch the show and not chat, that's fine by me. I appreciate y'all actually, typing in chat and letting us know you're there.
They're evaluating us. They're watching us and getting ready to send our positions to the mothership.
If you see them wild, please
I
let
won't
me know.
find something.
A courier disappeared with 2 of these. Man, don't you hate it when they steal your freaking vape mail? Freaking swear.
That's why I send all my vape mail. It says Penanal.
Yeah, that's enough right now.
Penanal-
Yeah.
It says Penanal Shipping Department. They are not opening up these packages.
No.
It doesn't
There's
say
Van
vape on it.
Zan's UK.
I've never had my bands not get to a foreign location. Except for China.
I was gonna say
China,
or
I sent
the
them to
Middle East.
China because somebody bought them in China. I think it was somebody trying to get just hands on the band so that they could actually,
Clone 'em.
clone the shit out of them. And the package got returned to me. I still have it somewhere. I never opened it up.
Bill, I doubt they would be stupid enough to post a picture, but I will keep an eye out. That's a quad 21700, so yeah. That's
Here's
not like
my
it.
thing.
Yeah.
Al, do you ever ship to the Middle East?
Not really.
Hello, Zan.
I was gonna say because
I do Spain,
I understand
United
that
Kingdom,
we
Canada.
all understand that Penanal is innocent, but you start throwing around anywhere close to something like that in the Middle East.
Yeah, but there's
Someone's
some Middle
losing a damn
Easterns
hand.
that are actually named Penanal now. And I don't know if it's because of me, but if you look on Facebook, there's other people. There's people called named Penanal,
Hey, Scuba.
strangely enough.
Aries?
And it wasn't the case when I came up with this word. It was, never. It was not, something that was out there.
So I think there's a question floating around out there that they want to know what the best Squonk RDAs are.
In my opinion, single coil would be the recurve.
That's what I hear.
Not ands, man. I can't even type tonight.
If you're gonna throw some massive coils at something, the Goon 25.
You know what I find funny on the guide to vaping? Did you see what the #1 RDA was?
Dude, when I saw the bullshit going on with that, I just closed it out.
Okay, this is the problem with guide to vaping. Not that many vapors go there to vote. So the only way they know to vote is if somebody promotes it, like Vic or something, which I'm so happy that Vic won YouTuber of the
Zan?
Year. Well, if Zan did,
No. That's a private little message for Zan.
Oh, that's Zan. Okay. But for them to say the Watofo profile was the RDA of the year, are you
No, I don't
shitting
agree with
me?
that at all. No way.
I'm
Too
looking at that
complicated.
going,
No.
are you shitting me? This
He-
damn
here's
thing?
Hold on, I'll go you one better. Correct me if I'm wrong, people, but has the Jenna even been released yet?
The Jenna? I don't know.
The Jenna's the new RDA, whatever it is, being put out by Jay Hayes. And it had received like 92 votes. And I'm thinking, I don't think that's even been released yet. How the hell is it getting votes if it hasn't been released yet?
Because he probably said, hey, y'all go vote, And I doubt he coerced the votes. Like, he didn't say, go vote for me, but...
And I would not even begin to indicate that he would have done that. But, because I know his following. I mean, there's a lot of people that they have that cult following where, like, Grim and Homeboy OC, they just released the GOAT. Had this been, a month ago, I promise you there would have been people that would have voted the GOAT as the best of the year, even though it hasn't been released yet.
Yeah.
Okay, so Bill's saying it has been released, but very few people has it. Jim saying no, it hasn't. Okay, so either way.
Yeah.
But that shows me how certain things. Okay, so Jazzy's saying 200 have been released.
Okay. Well, now the RTA, the gear RTA, I gotta admit that thing, even though you have to fill it all the time, that is a damn fine RTA. It really is.
We got somebody saying that their vape ban failed them.
Their vape
Munchkin.
ban. Oh.
It's
I still
not
broke my
warranted.
glass.
Unfortunately, it's not warranted. I can't take credit for that.
Your vape ban didn't save my tank. It broke my glass. I've been robbed.
I hope that wasn't another fatality tank.
It probably was.
I am curious. Was it a bubble tank or not a bubble tank?
A lot of the problems that I've been hearing lately with any tank is they're having problems with the bubble glass.
What's up, Silent?
Yeah.
Something about the thinness.
Smoke came out with a vape ban that fits their bubble glass but doesn't fit their other tanks. My band's stretched to fit. I mean, everybody, I know that it's not about the thickness of the band. It's not about, the stretchability of the band. Tanks will break. But
yeah,
if you have a vape band on it, it's more than likely not going to break that easily.
Well, no, from what I understand is just the pressure of the vape band on them was breaking them. But it was
I find
only
that
the bubble glass.
Here's one. This is the Kylan 2, and that's a 29.5 millimeter glass bubble. And these are my quarter-inch bands, not the ones that are the Scuba Hangout bands. These are my quarter-inch bands. I prefer quarter-inch bands on a bubble glass because it doesn't cover up, too much of the glass, and I can actually see it. Because once this thing gets down, you don't know. The flavor of these vapors, these Aries now is so good. You don't know that your last hit could be the last bit of juice.
But Al, in fairness, I know some of these people have literally just put the mod in their pocket. No, without even having a band on it. They put the mod in their pocket, and just the stress of the pants has crashed.
Bubble glass. Okay, so bubble glass is basically breaking easier. It's probably not going to last that long.
Right.
They're not, unless you're going to make it out of another material.
And it's not like you can make them out of a whole lot of materials because you start
throwing one, right?
Well, you throw the acrylic in there and you start getting tank cracker e-liquids that are just going to ruin everything.
If you're using acrylic.
Pyrex.
Not Pyrex. There's hold on a second.
Well, that's what they're using right now is Pyrex and glass, and because of the thinness of the wall on the bubble part of the tank, it's just shattering.
Well,
crazy.
I've seen tanks. Now, I've had a tank saved by a vape ban, and then I've had tanks crack. It really depends on the circumstance, on how the tank falls. My particular tank that the vape ban saved me, I was actually at a vape meet. I was at an expo or something, and it was a glass RTA, but it fell and rolled across the concrete. So that vape ban saved that tank because of the fact that it rolled. If it would have rolled on the glass, it would have busted. There's no doubt it would have busted. But
you're picking speeds nuts with your mouse.
What about Ultim? What about using Ultim for tanks?
You start bringing out Ultim, Gail's going to kill you.
A lot of people don't like Ultim. I
think it looks good.
See,
and if it
that's
functions
the thing.
as well,
some people don't like Ultim. This is an Ultim tank for the fatality, and I much prefer glass.
Gail calls it pishy plastic.
It has a dirty look, and people don't like that dirty look to it. I mean, it doesn't bother me. If I have to use it, by God, I'm going to use it. But it just, I don't know. It does look dirty, and people think, oh, your juice is bad. No, it's not. This is an Ultim tank, but you have to sit there and explain that every time. So, I don't know.
But it is a solution to bubble glass not breaking.
Yeah, because a lot of people have been saying, well, just put acrylic back out. And it's like, dude, do you realize how many juices out there now have tank cracking ingredients?
We haven't had acrylic-based tanks since Cartomizers and the Pro Tank the first one came out.
Ever since
Glass you couldn't
banana and
remove.
cinnamon became big things.
Yeah, and then
Yeah.
even in those tanks, because they didn't come apart and you couldn't wash them, the glass in this Pro Tank 2 came apart, where you could take the whole thing apart.
Look at Jen.
That's-
We've all smokers,
Hey, Jen.
and it looks like something that's been smoked out of for a year. It does. It
Fair
kind of.
enough. Yeah.
I get where she's going, though. That does sound, right. It makes it look cloudy. I can't even. It's just like.
It
oh,
looks like
damn.
it looks like nicotine tar stained.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does.
So.
It's
And and the
One that doesn't
fatalities now, and for the people that are breaking the fatality glass, they're like
Hey, Scorpio.
impossible to find now unless you buy the clone. If you buy the clone, hey, you probably you can get those at Fast Tech or 3F Vape or whatever. But if you want a authentic fatality, good luck. Those things, I don't know why they did a limited run, because that tank is like the tank to get, and they made a limited run and stopped making them. Luckily, I got what I needed. I should have got more. But if I bought another one, I'd buy the clone. I got no problem with that. I got 2 authentics. I'll buy clones if I need to. Show me how to use the short tanks. I am just now finishing the juice in my fatality, so I will show you how to use the short tank. I do believe I have the short bubble glass for the fatality right here. So, yeah, we'll do that here in a minute.
Is the bot on, by the way?
The bot is on, yes. The 5,000 with the dot is what caused that. There we go. Lone Wolf just got his roll in. Now, I know they came out with a new Orion that does the 1-ohm coils, but you can't take the 1-ohm coils and put on the old Orion, which I think is counterproductive. I
Holy
think you
shit.
can if you update your mod using e-scribe, but most people aren't going to do that. So what do? I mean, I haven't tried it. I didn't buy any of the 1-ohm coil Orion pods,
Jen.
but
Have a good one.
I got a dinner invite. Whatever, Jen. I see how it is.
We need to take a moment and write this down on the calendar. Not only did they win the bank heist, Gail survived and won $130,000.
Really? All right,
Wow.
yeah, we need to write this down. That's a momentous moment right there.
So the bot is broken.
Take a look at the QP links. Let me see what you got there, Dolores. If they got more in, fatality, replacement tanks, Ultim. Oh, they got the glass, 6mm glass bubble, 4mm glass. They do sell. They got 7 left. Holy crap. Those aren't going to last long. Okay, that's fine. How about the fatality itself? Let's see. Sold out, sold out, sold out, and sold out. Yeah, that's what I thought.
So they never made a blue or a red.
No, they didn't. That kind of sucks, but whoop whoop, I kicked ass. You go, Gail. So, all right. I don't want to wait too long on this, because if we wait, y'all won't have as much time to do this. Al has a Pravari he wants to give away. This is the zombie Pravari. If y'all are familiar with it, it is green with little red specks on there. I don't know if Aries just posted a print screen of it or not.
Oh, no. I was showing off my ink.
Damn it, Aries, you're fucking up my whole shit.
You got another one. That is nice.
It's not done yet.
So, these you can't get a hold of. Pravari went out of business. So you can't get these anymore at all. So they're very, I guess, what you would say, collectible items.
That's an understatement.
Yeah, and he's
this,
holding
this
it
is,
up right
Aries,
now.
what did you say that this is valued at today in the trading market?
On the high-end market, you're looking about 250 to 300 if it gets into a bidding war.
Now,
but you have to get the people who actually know what Pravaris are.
Do we have those photographs that we want to share with?
yes, I can share the photographs of the mod up close if y'all would like to see these. This mod was basically used to test fire it, and that's it. So it is, for all intents and purposes,
Unused.
new. Yeah, unused. Let me see if I can grab this. Why is it not letting me?
It's basically new and open box. We'll just phrase it like that.
Actually, they don't come in anything other than the box. This is the original
Right.
box. It has all the original. It has a website that you can go to for information. I don't know if they still have information. I would assume they haven't gotten rid of it. You can look online for everything about this device.
Oh, good
if
God,
you look up Provari, how to use it, or a review of the Provari, you're gonna find it.
I can just
it
scroll
comes
down
in,
through the pictures. That's pretty cool.
It works in 2 modes. So basically, it works in the 18490 mode, okay, which is the shorter battery, and it has a really nice button cap, which you'll see through Scuba's photographs.
Yeah, I'm about to do that right now.
And then it comes with a bottom cap that you can put on, which makes it an 18650 mode. But it takes specific batteries that we recommend using. It's a button top, and it's an AW IMR 18650 high drain battery. And that's pretty much what you should be using. This is the 18490 version. And the 18650 looks very similar. It's just a little bit bigger.
The good old AWs. I remember using those back with the Zen Z and A.
I need to make sure that those are actually still available.
They are still available. I think the AW has been around for forever. They weren't just for, obviously, one for vape.
I like the zombie Provaris. Well, so what we got going on?
So you guys, yeah.
Go ahead.
Tell him.
I'll let you take it.
You tell him. You tell him.
Well,
tell him a little bit about it. I'll get into depth about it.
All right. Well, Vapor Owl's got his site set up for y'all. If y'all can go over there and basically place any order at all, and what he's going to do is he's going to base this off of order numbers. So no matter what you order from his eBay store, whether it be marine bands, scuba hangout bands, whatever it is, per order number is 1 entry towards winning this mod. If only 2 of y'all enter, then, you know, if he decides to run it, then that's what it is. If he gets at least 10 orders for sure, he's definitely going to give this mod away. So basically you're spending about $5 for a chance to win this Provari mod, which is highly collectible and can't be bought anymore anywhere. So there you go. But I'll let Al explain.
Yeah, and if you want to have more than 1 entry, you just have to purchase more than 1 time, not more than 1 thing. So if you're on the website and you pick an item and you add it to the cart and then you go shop for something else and add it to the cart, you can purchase 2 items that way. But it won't get you 2 entries. If you purchase 1 item, pay for it, and then purchase another item and pay for it, that's 2 entries. And you'll have 2 chances to win this. And we'll do a randomization at the end. Around between 10 and 10:30 Eastern Standard Time, and the first on third will win. So we'll run it 3 times, and the first person in the third run of randomization will win. I think it's only fair. So obviously, if there's only 10 people and it's 1 person that purchases 10 times, and that's it, they're going to win it, and they're going to win a $200 mod, $300 mod for $50 at our lowest. So basically, you can buy 1 band for $5. Comes to $4.99. And I want to let you know, any orders that you do place, I always put extra bands in, so you won't have, you know, just the 1 U.S. Army band. I'll throw in another type of band or something different that I have, and you'll have 2 or 3 other bands in there.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Maybe even a bracelet. I do have heart vape bands.
Do I have my fatality boxes nearby?
So, if anybody's interested in doing this, I mean, I'd love to know, you know, get an idea. If anybody's interested in doing it, you know, put maybe a yes in the comments, and go ahead over to the store and, you know, pick up something. You're basically buying a raffle ticket for $5.
There you go.
Now, is there? There's something very, very important that you guys need to realize if you're going to get entered in this. Don't go and stick some VTC 5s in this thing.
We have 1 purchase so far.
Don't go and stick some LGH G2s in it. Those super high amp batteries, it's going to blow it.
It won't function. It won't blow it, but it won't turn on. It has a lot of
Oh no, I've
protection
actually
in
seen
the
them
device.
blown.
You've seen them blown?
Oh, I've seen them
just
blown.
don't do it. Don't put a 40-amp battery in here. Go online. We have 2 orders so far, I believe.
Wow.
So.
Yeah, and you got to use a button top.
And you got to use a button top. They are voltage. It's a voltage mod, not a variable voltage mod. Variable wattage. Sorry, it's variable voltage. You know, it's for those people who really love, you know, vaping, you know, higher ohms, 1.8 ohms, and you know, enjoys vaping that way, and you know, and having a mouthful lung on it. It's a great device.
Correct me if I'm wrong. Those were basically the first variable voltage mods, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they take a beating. They take a huge beating. I mean, I used to bowl with vape pens on top of my tank, and I would bowl the Provari at events on the floor, like 30, 40 feet, just to show people that
those mods were made before those batteries ever came around.
Oh yeah.
So that's why. Yeah.
If you win this Provari, I will find some Provari vape bands to go with it, so you have the bands that go with the mod. Those bands are
yeah.
You're never going to get those bands. This company went out of business, and they went out of business because the industry changed, and they felt that they were, you know, just couldn't produce a device any longer. That was, you know, they produced a couple of other devices after this. And then they just, you know, said, you know, we're done. It was a U.S. company. It's a USA-made mod. And it's never been cloned, except for, actually it has been cloned by several, but it's never been...
it's never been quality cloned.
It's never been identically cloned. It's just the idea behind it has been cloned in mods that you... Like, even the Vamo is a clone of it, technically.
I got one of them things up there. Ugh.
But what was that, Volcano? What about from Volcano mods?
Yeah, I think mine's called a Lava or something like that.
Yeah, the Lava Tube is similar to that as well.
That would be this guy right here.
So Al, I'm on here and I just added to the cart. And it's asking if I need to buy the 3-year protection plan from Square Trade for $1.99.
If you want to buy it, go ahead.
24/7 customer support.
I can't turn it off. All right. Well, let me just tell you, we have an order for 6 TOS bands. We have an order for 1 Shit is Penanal vape band. Now, the Shit is Penanal, I want to tell you what that vape band stands for. It basically is my slogan, and it's not shit. It's SH''T. So it's kid friendly, and it's goes to the song "The Shit Is Bananas," but this is "The Shit Is Penanal." P-A-N-A-N-A-L. So it's basically what do I always call it?
I gotta get ice.
Anal retentive Peter Pan syndrome, and it's because I'm a kid and I don't want to grow up, and that's the slogan I came up with. And then I created a company in New York called Penanal Inc., and that was fun. Getting my first credit card with Penanal Inc. on it was also very cool. All right, we have another order.
Yeah, as soon as I can remember my damn password. I haven't used it in friggin'
I just placed an order, baby.
Somebody just ordered Scuba bands. Somebody ordered U.S. Marines bands. Somebody ordered TOS bands. Somebody ordered Hangout bands. Scuba Hangout bands, another order. Somebody ordered something I just put online today, which is cool. These are the It's Just a Great Vape Band. They just have a thumbs up on the front, and it's just a great vape on the back. And that's James. I would have to say this. Whoever this is he bought a couple of tickets. Somebody bought a Firefighter Red Line vape band. I just put these out and made these a few years ago and never put them online because, to be honest with you, they didn't come out. These ones came out great, but the first version that I put out, the paint was rubbing off. They'd never been done before in this size. So they're police and firefighter remembrance bands. They're very cool. So I appreciate somebody buying one of those. Scuba Hangout bands. So far...
Refresh.
Oh my god, yeah, I might as well have to refresh 3 more. We have at least 10 or 12 orders coming, so that's great. right, so I'm going to keep putting the link in the room, and we can talk about some other things, and I can give you guys an update on how it's going as we go.
Yeah, fictitious. Owl only sells through eBay, and so that's how you buy and enter.
I think you can use a credit card or PayPal.
Yeah, you can use credit card, PayPal. Hell, I think
PayPal
you can even
credit
use PayPal credit.
Yep.
I'm actually looking at putting some, this purchasing available on my website, so you can just purchase through PayPal directly. But I get away with PayPal because
you're not technically a vape company.
I'm not a vape company. They suspended me like within 3 days of me going live when I went live in 2014 because I was a vape product, and it took me 24
but you're not a
hours
vape company.
I'm not a vape company, and I'm not selling a vape product.
Exactly.
I'm selling a silicone
ring.
That's it.
It's jewelry.
So,
I vaguely remember that.
yeah, it was annoying because I have quite a few orders and it slowed things down.
Well, but that was when they were
new
going
product.
through and shutting down everyone. They were literally going through, and anyone that had vape in their description or name, boom, they were killed.
Yep.
I don't remember if the Fatality had a smaller 510 that you had to hook to it or not. I do know
Smaller
that you have-
510.
Yeah, well, not
what are you
smaller
talking
510. The chimney itself. When you go to put in the shorter tank, I think that you have
Yeah,
to-
No, you had to unscrew the one that was on there.
right, but there's no smaller one because I can't find my box.
No, you just unscrewed the chimney extension and then just attached directly to the chamber.
All right, let me see
For the
if I can
bubble
get
tank.
this up.
Yeah.
Y'all continue to order on eBay. Owl's keeping up with that.
Yeah, we have 19 orders so far, so we have 19.
19.
Now
Are
I
you
know that
kidding
some
me?
of those are duplicate orders, people purchasing more than one time because they
get
wanted it in
multiple
this.
entries.
Holy crap! I was like, we'll never get 10. I was wrong.
I told you we'd get at least 10.
wrong. I was so
I didn't
wrong.
figure we'd hit 20, but I figured we'd hit 10 to 15.
Damn, I should order. What the hell, man? I'm gonna
You
miss
can
out
get in on it.
I
Get
know,
in on
right?
it.
I might.
Dude, you've got a PayPal account. I know that for a fact. And I know for a fact you got an eBay account. Get in there.
Thanks,
Yeah, purchase
Aries.
a few.
Because when you win, you can piff to me.
Oh, is that how it is? Wait, let me click on.
Well, no, if it
Owl's
was the red
link.
and black one, I demand that you piff to me, but... What happened to the
You
red and black one
demanded?
that you were showing off last week?
Oh,
I found out that I gave it away already. I apologize. And
he
I
gave it away
didn't realize
already.
it. And it was funny because it was like I was looking for it. And I went through all of the Provaris, and
All right,
I'm like,
Owl,
I'll go through them twice.
This
and
says,
then-
okay,
Go ahead. What?
on one of your listings, this says 22mm quarter-inch vape band, Armed Forces band. I specifically need Marines.
Right. Click on the
Right.
drop down.
So you got to click on the drop down and pick the one.
Oh,
that
I didn't
says
go into
Marines.
it. Oh, thank you.
It's
Thank you.
Because of
spelled
course it didn't.
M-A-R-I-N-E-S.
Look for the one with the crayons next to it.
Exactly. That's good.
The crayons next to it. All right, buy it now.
All right, so I think we
Sign
should.
in. I haven't signed
I
in
think
to
we have new
eBay.
people in the room, and I think that they need to understand what's going on. We are giving away a Provari. You can pop the pictures up. If you go
Technically
to
not giving it away.
no,
we
we're
technically
raffling it
can't.
off
There you go.
basically because I can't give it away. But if you go to the Vape Band eBay store and you purchase something there, you are entered in to win this Provari. It is a zombie edition Provari. I can actually hold it up. It's in the box. It's brand new. It's never really been used. It's only had vape pens on it to protect it, and it's been fired to just make sure that people can see that it does work. And it's a zombie edition, so it's got blood splatter all over it. And if you're lucky, I'll send you some zombie edition vape pens with it. Whoever wins this, will get some Don't Trip and Drive.
I'm trying to remember
Zombie
how many of
edition.
the zombies they made, and I'm wanting to say that there was only, what, like 1,200 of the
Could have been. I
zombies that
got
were
two
made?
of them, and it's a beautiful.
There weren't many.
It weighs a lot. It's a beautiful device. It is curved up at the top, and that was because most of these were made for dripping into cartomizers. or atomizers. So you would put an atomizer on the top here, and this would be your drip well. And now, but they built them enough to actually have airflow. So when these last tanks started coming out,
hey, my order's in.
Because I have one of these, Aries. I have one of these that doesn't have the airflow because they didn't use airflow.
Just stop and think back to when was the last time that we actually used 510 airflow.
Oh my God! Don't. Hey, I'm too old to remember back that far. All right.
Oh my God, dude.
And somebody gives Speed
I'm like,
a pill
wow.
or something. He's too fucking quiet.
Well, you got to realize though, Scuba, Speed wasn't around during that time frame.
I know, but he can still speak up. All right.
What? No, I'm placing orders.
Oh, multiples.
That's fine.
That was pluralized.
At least I got one order in. I mean, I got to at least, contribute. And I planned on getting Marine bands anyway. So, hey, there we go. My son is coming to visit the beginning of next month, and he's in Okinawa right now, so
he's gonna bring back a Tokyo Bride.
Aries, I've worried about.
He's already got one, just hasn't said anything yet.
Yeah, he hadn't said anything, but he never drinks or anything, and then he starts sending us pictures about drinking all this stuff that I've never even heard of. I'm like, whoa, dude, whoa, yeah, I drank this thing that had a snake inside. I'm like, dude, stop, stop. Yeah.
Yeah, they actually have stuff like that over there.
Yeah, they do, and he's drinking it. I'm like, hey, man, chill out.
Hey, it's got alcohol in it.
I didn't eat the snake. Okay, well, that's fine.
No, it's like tequila, actual old school agave tequila. If you're gonna drink the tequila, you're eating the worm.
Right. Well, I don't know if he ate whatever was in there, eel, snake, whatever the hell it was, but if you're in the Marine Corps, you kind of got a lot of peer pressure. You got all your buddies there, and it's like, you got to kind of go with the flow, I think.
I think in China they make alcohol with, I think it's cobra blood.
Cobra blood?
I don't know. That's one place I've never been is China.
You're worrying me. You're worrying me there, Speed. I don't know.
So do we agree?
Scuba.
I'm sorry, but do we agree
Okinawa's
that
not in China.
if you win this, you have to be in the room when we call it?
There we go. Stay in the room. If you have placed orders with Owl, stay in the room so that you can win. That way he can verify all the information and everything.
And I have opened this. I don't know if other people have purchased outside the
go,
United States, but I think we can open this up to U.S. and UK and Canada.
UK?
Is that fair? I'll do the UK and Canada.
There you go. For all the people that's in the UK that were asking earlier, he's opening it up to the UK also. So there you go.
So Dave Foot wants to know if you have fire department bands.
Yeah, he's got.
Yeah, they're on the site. They're on the site. The red
that's
line.
Awesome,
they're on the site.
Man. High respect for the fire department for what they do. I've been near some big fires. Oh my God, dude! The heat that comes off of those things is incredible. You think, oh, it's just a fire? Yeah, go near a big fire and tell me that. It will burn your ass up.
When you're in all that protective gear, you really don't feel it.
Right. But if you're not in that protective gear, try to go near a big fire and see what it feels like. You will go the other way, trust me. Holy moly.
That link that I just put in, that's to the thin blue line and the thin red line bands. The red line is your fire department band.
Antipodes is out. Last order was $20. Oh, okay.
Obviously, he can't do for individual fire departments because everyone has a slightly different crest.
Right.
But you could probably, if you talk to Owl, you could probably get a custom order in.
Yeah, like 50.
Oh, he can make custom vape bands.
Make anything you want.
It may cost you a little bit, but he can do the custom.
Well, but even on that scale, I mean, because of how small that crest would have to be, you'd lose a lot of detail.
Timekeeper, I'm with you. Any ultimate respect for any first responder. I'm right there with you, bud.
Red line, blue line, yellow line. Yeah.
Yeah, it don't matter to me, man. They do a lot
Green
for
line.
this country and don't
What's
get
yellow?
paid near enough to do it.
Yellow is EMS.
If you want Scuba Hangout bands, they are only 5 left. 5 packs left.
Damn. Yeah, they're going way faster than I thought they would. way faster. I mean, Al had a belief that, oh yeah, they'll sell, and I'm like, no, they
I think
won't.
they will. You're a pretty popular guy.
Well,
You know,
I don't know
and
why.
people like and in the words of Stuart Smalley, gosh darn it, people like you.
People like you. You know, I don't understand why. Oh, look, the SWAT team came in and killed everybody in the bank heist. I
All right,
apologize, guys.
was Gale in that bank heist?
I don't
They
know.
made up for the last one.
Yeah, it had to kill the bank heist sooner or later. Did you get anything new in Speed? I'm just wondering.
Nope. Oh yeah, I did.
Oh, look at there, he did.
Yeah, no, because
Oh,
of that
you got-
sale, I had to buy another one.
Hell yeah, they were on sale. They were cheaper than wholesale. How could you not buy that? It was like, oh yeah, buy now. They were like 36 bucks after the coupon code. I actually did not. I had bought mine before I got the coupon code. So I paid a little bit more for mine, but I'm not salty about it.
There was a code to go with that?
Yeah, there was a code that brought them down to $36 and something. CDV10 was the
I was
code.
supposed to have 2 items in for tonight's show, and I don't have said 2 items.
Was Scuba sending them to you?
No.
Oh, thank God. Thank God. Don't
No.
depend on me on shipping stuff fast because I'm slow as hell.
Okay.
I'll admit that.
So CKS, you guys see me in CKS
Yeah.
shirts
Mhm,
almost every week.
Yeah.
Okay, so they were having a flash giveaway of sorts where on their Instagram story, so at some point in time on the 1st, they were going to do a code. And if you were one of the first 4 people to grab this code and complete the purchase, you got one of the brand new iconic V2s for the cost of shipping.
Rich, I'm with Milo on this one about the iJoy Capo. Usually most of those Capo mods, they rate at way higher wattage than what they actually produce. And it's usually not that good of a mod. If I was you, I would steer clear of that one. I can't see the iJoy Capo Squonker being good at all. I don't have one, so I can't really tell you, hey, it's terrible, but just going off past history with the Capos, I would say no. Just my opinion. What do y'all think?
I think they're garbage.
Well, I mean, you know, it's iJoy #1, but the Capos, they were always boasting these high wattages, and they didn't do even close to the wattage that it said it was supposed to do.
No.
But most of the mods out there, you can't go by the wattage that they say.
Right.
Most of them.
A lot of them, you know, are. It depends. There's some that have ranges. You may get, say, 5 watts lower than what you think it should be, and you have to crank it up by 5. That's okay, but when it's 20 watts off, come on, man. So if you want 80, you got to push it to 100. It shouldn't be like that. There's no. You're pushing it to 100, but technically you're not. You're only doing 80, but it still sucks because you shouldn't have to crank that mod way up, and your battery power reflects it because it just sucks the battery out of there. The main thing is finding a good mod that has really good battery conductivity. Battery conductivity is key. A mod that doesn't use a lot of battery power to push that wattage is the one you want, because then you can crank. You can, like, even on, say, the Gear RTA, and I saw Vic's review of that today. He cranked his up to 75 watts. If I turn my Gear up to 75 watts on this double barrel, it will roast it. I'm at 38 watts. 38 watts for a single coil is good for me. If I go higher than that, it starts getting drier and drier. And I don't know how Vic's even vaping it at 75 to 80 watts.
So this is usually where Aries breaks out that red mod of his that's pumping out.
Aries is breaking something out all right.
Oh, hey, I got a little bit.
I meant to go get some of that and I forgot.
The wussiest squonk
After
ever.
the day I've had.
Tell him, DeMillan.
Yeah.
DeMillan, you need to do a damn show. What the hell's wrong with you?
I thought she was doing shows again.
If she is, I don't know where. I have not seen any DeMillan show anywhere. I think that she needs to be doing a damn show, even if it's by herself. She could do a show by herself. Oh, I'm almost out of fighting cock.
Scuba, did you purchase yours? Are you in on this thing?
Yes, I did. I should be in there. My
But no,
nickname is Scuba Sport. I mean, it's pretty. It kind of matches up. I had to pick that because, you know, everybody on eBay has the name Scuba, so I wasn't going to try to be Scuba 869543, you know.
Right, Gail? Gail, you know what I've been through today.
Oh, so he has his top side at 60 watts on a .22. But see, this isn't .22. I'm getting .36. Now, if I was at a .22, I like a higher wattage. But the Gear RTA, the main thing about that thing is your mouth is right by the coil. There is no chimney per se. It's right there. So you can really lower the wattage and still get an exceptional vape out of it, in my opinion. And I don't know if Vic Nate rated it #1, but I know it was in his top 5, I will say, for 2018. And he didn't do the review until this year because he just got it in, but he already knew it was going to be bad to the bone.
Who is Rolling Fog Mods?
Rolling Fog Mods. I have no idea. No idea.
They have quite a few entries in this.
Hey, you know,
quite a few. Quite a few. They're pushing. It's good.
I have one entry. If I win, I will be. It's not rigged. I guarantee y'all this is not going to be rigged.
This isn't rigged. We're going to do it, and we're going to do it live, and I will.
Hey,
Aries has been writing.
I did the SX Mini holiday giveaway live on air, on screen, and I still got called for rigged.
Thank you, Bonnie. Rolling Fog is Bill Byrne. Bill Byrne's got all the money. He's got
Bill Byrne is. Bill Byrne is just
that should have told me
buying up bands.
Hell yeah.
No, that's just Bill. Bill is last year or 2 years ago Speed.
Yeah, Speed came
I haven't
in with
spent
a
hardly
vengeance.
any money lately.
We didn't even know who Speed was, and he came in the auction buying up all the shit. And I'm like, this son of a gun is coming in here running up the bids on every damn thing.
When
and it was Speed.
Jen and them were doing the auction, Speed came. Nobody had heard of Speed.
Yeah, we were
And
like, who the hell is this Speed guy?
I'm telling Jen, I'm like, I would confirm those payments first. But none of us knew you. And I told, I'm over here messaging Jen. I'm like, I would confirm those payments first.
As soon as Jen realized who I was, then she knew.
Right.
She didn't know at first.
But I was like, who is this Speed guy? All right, I'm going to see if I can take this apart so that I can switch to the bubble tank, even though I do not want to run the bubble tank on my Fatality because...
Don't break it. Don't break it.
He's going to break it. He's going to break it.
He's going to get out the pliers and he's going to break it.
Yep, he's going to break it.
Y'all kiss my tail. I got ideas and stuff.
So while he's fighting that, let me tell you about what I've had today.
Uh-oh.
So I was telling you about that giveaway on Instagram.
This is the trick right here, guys. Y'all don't know nothing about this trick. All right.
Well,
oh shit.
I was one of the 4 that got the code. Okay, for the Iconic V2. Package was scheduled for delivery today. Package shows up. I'm like, hell yeah. I go out there and get it. I open it up. What's inside? The old Icon V1 200 that was released like almost 3 years ago.
What?
I contact them. I'm like, wait. I said, guys, is there a fuck up? And they're like, let me email the warehouse and find out what happened. And haven't heard back since. The Thunder was supposed to be in by today too, and it didn't even ship till today.
Ooh.
Okay, so I took off the extender right here. This is what you unscrew if you want to put the shorter tank. Right here. Boom. Done. I actually did it just by using this little guy right here. Here's the bubble tank. Boom.
See, I don't like it with the bubble tank on there.
I'm just
No, I don't
doing
either.
this for people that want to know, you know, how do I install the smaller tank? Boom, there you go. Simple. Okay. Wait, all right.
Yeah, put a vape band on it.
I could put a vape band on here. Don't tempt me. I will put a vape band on here.
Man, she's saying that
doesn't look right.
No, that's
Look.
how it's supposed to look.
Do you want to use this or do you want to use this? That's up to you.
Scuba, put the rest of it together so she can see the full size.
Fine. All right, I'll put it all together.
Munchkin, it's on the top. You have to unscrew the top fill panel to take the chimney off. And if I remember correctly, the chimney is reverse threaded, right?
There is the chimney. No, it's not reverse threaded.
Is
It's
it?
normal thread. Lefty loosey, righty tighty.
What was there? There was one that I ran across here recently that it was reverse threaded.
So if you want to put the bubble tank, all you have to remove is this one little piece off the top of the chimney. That's it. And then you can put the bubble tank on there if you would like. Now bubble tanks are definitely a higher chance of you busting the tank. Yeah, the extender is on top of the chimney, Munchkin. I'll do this again for you.
I was at the vape shop here not long ago, and they have, you know, the big build mats like what I use and like what you use, Scuba, you know, the big 3-foot ones.
Right, the big ones, yep.
Okay, so they had one of those on the counter, and the guy had his mod sitting on top, and it was one of the smock tanks that had the bubble tank on it.
Mm-hmm.
It tipped over on that build mat. It hit the build mat, and the glass shattered.
Wow.
On a build mat?
On a
This is
build
the
mat.
extender.
It was sitting on the build mat and just tipped over, and it.
This screws
Wow.
in right here. So all you need to do is grab the top of you take the tank apart, and you're going to take the very top of the chimney and unscrew this section right here. That's it. Then you're going to put your bubble glass on. Then this top metal piece screws directly in to the chimney. That's it. You're very welcome, Pat. Hey, there's nothing wrong with the clone, Pat. If right now you can pretty much only get the clone, and the clone actually, from what I've heard from RS, it's like even better flavor than the authentic. I've seen a lot of mods that have gone, wow. A lot of mods that have went through and been better on the clones than the authentic, including the Pegasus, which is a mechanical mod that I own that was very expensive, I might add, and the clone was better. The clone was better. Yes, so far, Jason, everything's good. Everything's good, bud. I have a clone. Milo, I would never look down on somebody for having a clone of the Fatality, especially because it is so freaking impossible to get now. I don't think that they should have stopped making that. I don't think it should have been a limited run because of how good it is. If it was a crap tank and they said, okay, we're doing a limited run, fine. But don't do it on a tank that I really like a lot. I mean, come on, man. I'm putting my big glass back on because I prefer that. Even though I showed y'all the other one, I don't care. I'm going back to my big glass. Very simple to put it back the way it was. And I will even take my ceramic. This is the way I got it loose because it's very hard to get apart. I just took my ceramic tweezers and gave it a little...
Don't go too tight.
No, I don't get it real tight, but you know, it's on there. And then there's my top cap, back on, boom, done. Here's my build deck still, which looks kind of, well, it's dry now because there's no juice in the damn thing, but there we go, done. Back together.
Thanks, Aries.
Fatality's really easy to take apart and put back together. Really easy. I'm actually gonna change juices now. We're gonna go back to blue waffle. Oh, Simon's like a really cool dude. The guy that makes the coily tool. I've never met anybody so humble and appreciative of all the support that he gets. And I really like the coily tool, and I know Aries don't really need to use it, but
I don't use it. I personally don't have a need for it, but I appreciate the fact that it's there for people who can and do need it.
Right. There you go.
You know what else is easy to take apart and put back together, Scuba?
What's that? I can't tell what you're screwing on, but I'm about to switch over so I can. Hey, but that cap took too many turns. Oh, I can tell that you're out, and that would be bad for me.
Not completely.
This blue waffle, I don't know who makes this. It says Le Petit Belge. This is actually a really good blueberry waffle.
No, you start throwing around
waffle, but
you start throwing around the word Le Petit, and I literally think about. Al, do you remember the old Le Petit mod?
I do not.
It was a little 18350. The thing came in a little glass canister with straw, kind of like how they did the dot mods there for a little while. Little glass canister, and it was just a little 18350 mech mod.
You don't see Aries in chat?
Like
Aries can type in chat.
Hold on, I can do that too.
Did you figure it out, Munchkin? Did you figure out how to take that thing apart? Wow. Let's see. Well, I don't know about the original, but wow, the fatality is some RTA. I think I sent Janet the link. Howdy, Milo. Pat, I mean, I wouldn't rave about this RTA over and over again if it wasn't that good. It really is. Until something can beat it, which I doubt there ever will be. I mean, I cannot see something. The only thing that I think could beat the fatality is something that had that ease of the bayonet style take apart and in a smaller form factor. That's about it. Take out the. I mean, now that you saw the fatality. The piece I took off was minimal, very small.
Yeah,
so
it's like 6.5 millimeters.
Yeah, if you even make it even smaller and closer to your mouth, there is not a RT out there that can touch it.
Oh, that's what happened. Her chimney extension wasn't actually attached. It wasn't screwed tight to the actual chamber. It was still attached to the to the fill ring.
Well, there you go. Fictitious character, yes. For those interested, do not Google blue waffle. That would be bad. Don't
I
that.
think they've pretty much killed off those Google searches.
Gailey said, "Please stop spamming that. We get it. We get it."
I'm a mod. I can remove that.
Oh, you're okay. You're okay.
I'm just kidding. I don't like removing. It's cool, Gailey.
But that was a fatality. I mean, this is like my go-to RTA every day. A code for Higgies. We will be doing codes for Higgies, Milo, and Speed's here now, so he can't be like.
You know, I looked and I haven't seen new codes from David.
You haven't?
Since early December. I just looked to see how far behind I am.
If David haven't sent you the codes, that's messed up. He's supposed to send you the codes.
Yeah, no, I'll have to get with him and find out what's going on. And I've got to it sounds like I've got to refresh some of them.
Conway, you're missing the exclamation point, bud.
Gail, don't leave, please.
Gail? Really? Damn.
Gail's had a bad day just like I have.
Uh-oh.
This is where mine
like a very bad day. Jason, she's capped on multiple characters and she doesn't PvP.
We'll get everything straightened out, guys. Calm down. Calm down. Yeah, the profile, the Wotofo profile being rated the #1 RDA, that's not even close to right. Not even close. I do believe Owl has the Kylan V2 right now that he's vaping
I
on.
do.
Or he has it.
I do, and the only issue I have with it is that the top seems a little loose. It just sort of has this sort of like turning wiggle to it. After when you push it to go and fill it. So I find like for what you pay for, this
Right.
top switch should be but it's the vape is great. It's very enjoyable. I like the device. I like the top comes with a nice 810 drip tip that sort of is a cover. It's a little bit bigger than the other one that it comes with. It comes with this.
Right.
This one goes over the seams and is a little wider. But it's still, it's a great vape.
So you're getting good flavor from it, though. Why don't you try a Clapton in the profile and see how that works? Dugan, I was going to do that tonight, actually. Thank you for reminding me. I don't mind trying a normal coil in the profile, because the profile for me with the mesh is kind of eh. No, Higgy's left, Dolores. She said she had a dinner date or something, so she's gone. But I'm more than willing to try. I have that Fuse Clapton that I built, what, 2 weeks ago or a week ago on the show. Good Lord, that's a long piece of Fuse Clapton. On the show, and we will wrap some of this and see how good it turns out and put that in. What price is a bottle of that drink you have? Pat?
Dolores, I'll get it taken care of, Dolores.
The whiskey that I drink here in the States is $16.99 US. In the UK, you're going to pay out the ass for it. I'll tell you right now, because it's coming from Kentucky. I mean, it's going to be expensive. The reason that I chose that liquor, and I was probably too young to be drinking when I first started drinking this, is because, number one, it was cheap, but number two, it was smooth, and it had a higher proof than Jim Beam or Jack Daniels or any of that. So, for me, it was, what liquor is quicker? And that was it. And I've never gotten a hangover from that liquor, ever. So that's why I enjoy drinking this. I've had lots of other liquors, especially flavored liquors, like maybe Jim Beam apple or something. If you drink stuff like that, more than likely you're probably going to end up with a hangover or end up hurling over the side of a swimming pool or something. I've never had that problem with fighting cock. Whether that be a testimony to it, I don't know, but this one just is smooth to me. I enjoy it. I don't have to pay an arm and a leg for it, so that's what I drink. Your drinking habits may vary. But there you go.
I think my batteries are just about dead in my remote.
You pay $20.89 for 780. Yeah. See, I have the 750 ml bottle that Cassie's speaking of is this bottle here. This is the small bottle. So I pay $16.99 for this bottle, and for the big 1.75 ml bottle, I pay $30. Testimony to Scuba's liver. Thanks, man. Yeah. Yeah. There you go. Testimony to my liver. So we're going to take the profile and we're going to try to put in a coil in this thing that is not mesh, because the mesh to me in this thing is not cutting it. It really isn't. I've tried it various ways and I'm still just not liking it with the mesh in there. So, is this a flat head? I can't even tell what kind of head's on this thing. It looks like a Phillips of some sort. Where's my goggles? Hey, I got goggles.
The last time you built that, I thought it was a flat. I thought it was a flathead you used.
Well, yeah, I did use a flathead last time. The last time I built it, I also used my own mesh instead of using the mesh that they give you in the package to see if it would get better. And to be honest, I don't think it really did. It seems the same. So I was like, you know. All right, so the real question is why you have the empty bottles in your room. Okay, Jason, that's an excellent question. Why do I keep the empty bottles? Because it's kind of like, number one, I'm a hoarder. Number two, those bottles are hard to find. There's literally one liquor store in the entire state that I can find them at. I got lucky and found them. So I don't want to lose those bottles. Even if I have to buy the small bottles to fill the big one, I just think it's cooler. So that's why I got the big bottles. And I keep them behind me. 1, 2, 3, 4. I have 4 big bottles behind me and 4 small bottles behind me. Damn, I drink too much liquor. But yeah. So we're going to take this mesh coil out and put in. What do you think I should do this, Aries? If I got a dual core 26 gauge, 36 gauge wrap, Kanthal.
All Kanthal?
Yep, this is straight
and
Kanthal.
What are you wanting to come out at?
Around the 0.23-ish range.
You're gonna have to go 5 wraps, 2.5 mil.
2.5. Man, I don't want to go down.
Wait, hold. Single coil or dual coil?
Single coil, man. This is all single
coil. Okay, so you're looking at.
I was thinking about 5 wraps, but I don't know if I do 3 millimeter what that's going to end up like. I mean, this is basically a squonker.
Okay, so it's 26 with 36, all Kanthal. And it's a fuse Clapton.
Yep, fuse Clapton. Dual core. Hey, Steve. A dual core 26 gauge fuse Clapton with 36 gauge wrap. Kanthal. All Kanthal.
And you're wanting it to come out around the 0.2-ish
I mean,
range.
if it goes a little higher, that's fine. 0.3, 0.4, that's fine because I'm pretty much expecting it because normally I do that with dual coil and I get a 0.23. Time
because to put but you're doing dual coil though. For a single coil, that's going to take you down a lot.
I know. It's going to take me like the 3 wraps, which
is actually closer to 2 around a 3 millimeter.
So we'll go up on the ohms. We'll say a 0.4-ish, which will double it, which should put me about
0.4 should be about 5 wraps.
Okay.
That'll actually be about a 0.41-ish.
So here's my fuse Clapton that I made. We're actually going to use this wire that I made last week or the week before. It's a very long strand of fuse Clapton, which I can't get on camera because it's so freaking long. But I'm going to try to wrap this with the Coil Master tool. I meant to broadcast some blackout, man, but it's just been so hectic I haven't got around to it. Okay, that's wrap number 2, 3, 4, 5, and number 6 right there.
Scuba, remind me to send you a round to it. I have one.
A round tour? What?
A round to it. You know, you said when you get around to it.
Oh, around to it. Okay.
Yeah, so I actually have vape pens that say to it on the back. Specifically for that, and I send one with every order, and I don't think anybody understands, but it's a vape ban, and you can give it to somebody else and tell them when you get around to it, you know, start vaping, quit smoking.
Ah, I gotcha.
So.
All right, this is obviously way too long. I don't know where we're going to end up as far as How am I gonna do this, dude? This is gonna be weird. Because of the way it's set up, I have to do something like this and get one leg down in there. I'm gonna have to 90 degree each one of these legs to be able to get this down in there. And I don't think I want it really close to this ceramic base. Do you think it'll melt this at all? I mean, it's possible.
No, it shouldn't melt it.
Okay, so
Got like 17 screens going on over here.
Yeah, Timekeeper said space it.
Space it. That's a good idea, actually.
I would. You ever have batteries that just don't charge on the charger? You know, they sort of charge. But
They make chargers for that.
I got a good charger. It's the eFest 8 bay, and it's I don't know, maybe it's not that good a charger. Pisses me off, you know, when you're ready to vape and you don't have batteries. It sucks.
I gotta step away for a second.
Alright. This is going to be hard to get both of these in here at the same time. Very hard, actually.
Well, once you get it in the hole, you just have to hold it in place.
Well, I'm trying to, Speed, but it's not as easy as you think it is. Trust me.
Just don't pull out. Just hold it in place. Even if
The
it's
other
tight.
one came out, man.
It came out good.
I've never tried to put a single coil, regular coil, you know, in here.
That looks like a pain.
It does look like a pain, and it is a pain, to be honest with you.
Yeah, no,
Oh, I
but
had it in there, you
done
son of a
good.
gun.
Wait, it slipped out of the hole again?
Yeah, it did. Oh crap, I'm about to bend my coil up. Hold on.
You're off camera.
And I'm out of the hole too, Speed. Damn it, how did it pop out?
Well, everybody wants to see you putting it in the hole on camera.
I don't want to see it pop out.
Well,
Get
it's
it in
doing
there.
it, trust me.
Get it in there.
It's so
Actually,
far...
it's not a hole, it's a slot on this one.
Yeah, I wish it was a hole. It'd be a lot easier.
But she's a tight
it's
fit.
freaking slot. Are you kidding me?
Mexican.
That's what she said.
Okay, the whole thing fell off.
Really?
Crap. Yeah, it did.
The top of the atomizer or
The actual, you know,
bridge?
post part.
Yeah. Yeah, it's one of the things I didn't like about that.
It's not screwing in very well. I need a flat head for this, I think. Okay, that's better. Let me see if I can get this straightened out. Jeez, what a pain in the butt.
So does one screw clamp the whole thing down, or is
No,
it
there's a
on each side?
screw on each side, but it's not made for you to like throw in a coil and just be like, oh yeah, I'm done. No, it doesn't work that way. You got to sit here and fiddle with this thing.
Yep. And Demon Hunter said the tighter the better.
The tighter the better. Okay, well it's pretty tight right now, I would say. What do you think? Why does that one wire look like it's frayed out right there? Hold on. Put my goggles on. Oh,
So-
that was a piece of cotton.
Hopefully I get the name right, but Giant Pia said said take the ceramic out. Does the ceramic even come out on? Well, obviously it does come out, but will it work without it?
I don't know how to take the ceramic out. I've never done it before. It might be a hell of a lot better with vape though. There,
Well, I would
it's in
imagine
there now.
in order to replace the spring, you've got to take the ceramic out.
Well, neither one of my 21700s are done charging it. Well, actually, I got one that's fully charged in my SL class. Jazzy's probably already running the waffle now, and I'm probably lost, so I don't know. There's a 21700. This is a Samsung 40T, or is it 30T? 30T, I do believe.
30T.
Yep.
I bought those batteries the same night that you did.
Nice.
Yeah, they're okay. Sometimes they don't charge fully. Again, I can't explain it.
Okay, looking good. Well,
Wow,
I
you
got
got
my
it working.
Muji in, so I have Muji to last me the next 10 years or so, since I got 10 packs of it.
And it was very fragile.
Yeah, it was fragile. It's like, hey, you know, don't be screwing up, man. This is fragile stuff. Okay, 3mm.
Dude, there was bubble wrap in mine.
I haven't even opened the box yet.
I did not get bubble wrap.
It's cushioned with bubble wrap too. I think on the bottom. You got to look on the bottom of the box.
All I got was excuses from FedEx why my package wasn't here yet. Well, let me contact the FedEx location and see what's. Yeah, they had my crap all screwed up.
Yeah. No, it's got bubble wrap all the way around.
Yeah, right? It's got bubble wrap in there.
Oh, I did not have bubble wrap at all.
Bubble
They're
wrap.
going to pack y'all's a bubble wrap and say screw me, so okay.
They don't even need to have bubble wrap in here. I mean,
it's
the thing
cotton.
Well, not only that, but it fills the box anyways.
Yeah.
Fragile, man.
Show everybody a box of this cotton. Show them one of the reams of cotton that you got. I don't know if they could see you in the small little picture, but oh my God! Look at that. That's a lot of cotton.
Yeah.
I got 2 of those. It's gonna last me forever. 300 sheets.
Yeah, they're gonna last for a while.
Long time.
Well, I've been working on one package now for a little over a year, so this ought to last me for a very long time.
Right. You know, I figured if I get cotton now, I'll be okay for a while, and I think that's gonna be the case. So.
I opened my last pack mid-December.
Did you order more?
Oh yeah, I ordered more.
Hell yeah, I did.
It did take a while to get here, though.
I got mine I got mine in like 5 days.
2 weeks.
Yeah,
I
it took about 2 weeks.
That quick, but it didn't happen.
Actually, no, mine did take about a week and a half because it took a week for them to ship it, and then I got here about 5 days.
I opened this in mid-December.
Wow.
Wow.
Mid-December.
They
Yeah.
screwed mine. That's why I don't have it yet.
The last time you and I talked about Muji, I bought some. That's how much I got left.
Oh God. I could have that finished by mid-February, easily.
Oh, this is
Wait,
full of
no,
Nilla
we're the
nuts.
4th.
I'll
I could
be
have
damned
that.
if I'm
I could have
taking
that finished by February.
Now, in all fairness, I have not been using regular mods for the last few months. With all the travel and everything, I've been using pods.
He's a pod
You have the Orion
man.
pot? You have the Orion? You like it?
Oh,
Lost
shit.
it.
We got another Jazzy in the room, guys.
The Orion?
Yeah.
No, he called it an Orion.
I love the Orion.
I call it the Orion.
I use that in the Smowat S8.
I thought Jazzy was the only one that did that. Jazzy, you're not alone. I forgive you now. I could see where this is going to be hard to wick. I mean, well, with the top cap on, it'll be fine, but...
Pat, Jen is out to dinner.
That's what she said.
It's a pretty big top cap.
Yeah, it's very thick, actually.
Looks tall too.
I'm just trying to soak it up now. Whoa, I got
That
I
just
overflowed.
sounds wrong.
It's very thick.
I'm
Look
sorry,
how thick
it
the
looks
top
pretty.
cap. Look how thick this is for a top
It just
cap.
looks bigger on camera.
Of course it does. All right. Everything looks bigger on camera.
Zoom lens and camera
You
always
need some
adds
paper
pounds.
towel.
All right, let's see if this thing vapes. But I want it to vape better than the damn mesh coil does. That's all I want. That's all I want.
So-
Can I get a better vape out of it?
So does it feel thicker when you put it up to your lips?
Holy moly. Hold on. It still had some of the previous juice in there.
I was gonna say, is it spitting juice out?
It is. It is.
Oh my god.
So you put that thick thing up to your lips and it's spitting out juice.
Speed, you're just born to be dirty.
Yes.
You are. That's fine.
I live in the gutter.
You live in a gutter. Very thick and tall.
Dude,
All right.
the gutter is the penthouse right now. And you live like on
Yeah, I don't think
on
Jennifer's
B2.
around. The good thing about the top side, though, is I don't have any leaking from the bottle at all. At all. On my dual pulse, I'm getting leaking down in the actual bottle chamber. That should not happen.
You mentioned leaking and Depends came to mind.
Depends. Well, you might ought to go buy
I need
something
a
for
bigger
yourself.
glass if we're going to keep this up.
Just
I
use the
think
bottle.
Speed needs some. Okay. Number one, right off the bat, this is a way better vape than the mesh. No question. Is it the number one RTA of 2018? Hell no. Hell no. But and then he swallowed it. This is actually getting better. I'm having to break the cotton in a little bit because it's brand new Muji, but this is actually getting pretty good. I need to squonk it a few times so it gets the full flavor. I'm still getting...
Munchkin it probably will. She put in there that since I mentioned Depends, that my Facebook is going to blow up with Depends ads.
It probably will. Yeah, yeah. There you go. Now you're going to start getting Depend ads all down the thing.
That's all right. I'll forward them to you.
No, I don't need them.
He's looking for a good sale.
Yeah, I do like sales, but not for that.
Hey, stock up. You're going to need them.
You know, what's weird about this giveaway with Owl is that Zombie Edition Pravari, they had those on sale right before they went out of business. They were like dirt cheap.
How much were they brand new?
I don't know brand new, but they had them on sale really cheap. And I almost bought one and I didn't. And now I regret that I didn't.
The highest retail I remember for a Pravari was $275.
Wow.
That's the highest retail I remember one at. It was right around that $275 mark.
Before they went out of business, they were like $35.
Well, that was right at the very end, though.
Yeah, it was at the very end.
They were just liquidating at that point.
Yeah.
Scuba, Milo would like to know what your diameter is.
What diameter? This is a 3
Inner or
millimeter
outer?
diameter. 3 millimeter ID. What's up, T-Bolt?
So 3 millimeter inner diameter. What's your outer diameter?
5 inches. No, I don't know. Outer diameter.
Dude, if you've got a 5-inch outer diameter and a 3 millimeter inner diameter, you need to have that checked out.
Really?
Hey, I swell sometimes.
You need a wristband.
He is trying hard.
The medical part of me is thinking, okay, let's see, that would take a 22 gauge aspiration needle.
Oh my goodness, y'all are so bad. So bad. I am getting better flavor out of the regular coil than the mesh. No question. But I will say once again, is this the best RDA of 2018? Hell no. Hell no. It is better. I mean, this is like a typical RDA. Whatever. the case may be. But it's fine now. But with the mesh, it really had a muted flavor. A real muted flavor to it. You need an S on that lead pipe. It needs to say coins. The show has been just derailed.
For it to be derailed, it had to have done.
For it to
no. For it to be derailed, it had to have been on tracks to begin with.
That is true.
I really hope this stupid shutdown ends before my birthday. Jeez, Jason, what is wrong with you guys? Man, you are so bad. Anyways, as far as the vape band protection goes, I'd much rather have a vape band on my tank and drop it than without. Whether or not it keeps your tank from breaking, you got a 50-50 shot. If you hit on the edge of the tank, more than likely it's going to crack. If it hits flat like mine did and roll across the concrete, it didn't, no damage at all.
And if you're going to put them on a bubble tank, don't put them in the center of the bubble tank. Put them on the edge of the bubble tank.
Right.
You know, where the bubble starts, and then the rest of the bubble, when it hits the table, it is going to hit the band.
Yeah.
If this tank hits the floor, if I drop this mod, the mod's going to hit the floor first, but, you know, your chances of breaking it is bubble glass. It's going to break easier. But the
easiest way to do that is either take the tank or the tank on the mod, lay it flat down, and see what's touching the ground.
Right.
You want that vape band to be touching, not the glass. So if you have it in the wrong spot and the glass is touching, move the vape band. That simple.
I use 2 vape bands. I use a half-inch band and I use a quarter-inch band.
Shape.
But it's not like it's blocking much. It's just...
Right,
you know,
you can still see your juice level. So when it gets to the bottom, you know if it's empty. So you're like, okay, I need more juice. That's fine. All lies. Prove me wrong by replacing my glass. Really?
Oh my God. Prove me wrong.
You need new glass to be able to replace that. I'm just
saying. What
saying.
did she break? What kind of glass is it?
She broke the glass on the fatality, yep.
Again.
That's the second time she's broke the glass on the fatality.
You want to know what's funny?
I have a question.
The vape bands are too small.
When the glass broke, when it broke the first time, did it have a band on it? And second question is, when it did break, did it shatter all over the place? Oh, look, he's got one. Look at that. The fatality came with all of those things?
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah, with all four of those and the one that's on it.
And they don't make it anymore.
Right. Don't make it anymore. I don't know. They had a limited run. That's what I'm saying. They did a limited run.
Were they USA made or are they China?
Canadian.
They're Canadian.
Oh, Canadian. Oh, so were they cloned too?
They were cloned.
They were cloned, but I don't know if the glass size matches identically. I don't know.
Oh, okay.
I think the glass is slightly off. I don't think you can.
Yeah, I'm wanting to say that it's just that touch off.
But no, it's a Canadian designed, Canadian company, but it was actually made in China. And the company that cloned it is the same company that actually makes it.
Ozman, if you missed out since you just tuned in, Vapor Owl is doing basically a giveaway of a Zombie Edition Pravari mod. Waffle, whatever you want to call it. Okay, a waffle.
Just trying to keep you legit under YouTube. YouTube has very specific rules on this.
Fuck YouTube. And then, so if you go and go to eBay, you know, Vapor Owl's eBay store and buy anything off of there, any kind of vape band whatsoever, you will give yourself an entry into the waffle for the Pravari, the Zombie Edition Pravari mod, which does take button style 18650 or 18590, whatever.
18490.
18490. Yeah, fuck to YouTube. Come over to TOS. Okay, this is my problem. I can't go over to TOS because YouTube has replays, and I have a lot of UK viewers that watch my show after the fact.
So you download, you save local, and then you upload to YouTube.
I could do that. I could do. Aries, stop making sense.
We've got to have some voice of logic on here.
No, there's no logic in my reasoning.
It's been mentioned before, Aries.
Oh, I know.
Damn y'all.
I'll give you an update. We have a number of entries here.
Okay, update.
We have 41 entries.
41? Wow. Are you shitting me?
Okay. So, but how many individuals?
Roughly one person has roughly upwards of 15 entries.
Wow. Somebody wants to win.
So technically we've got like 26 people.
26 people, and some people did doubles as well.
I've got 2 entries.
Very nice.
So that puts us down to around 20 individuals, 40 some odd entries.
I would say it's probably 22, 23 people, yeah.
That's, to me, that's amazing.
Of winning.
I don't know what Al thinks, but I think that's amazing, guys. If y'all got 41 entries in this little bit of time, that's pretty freaking awesome.
No, I think it's fantastic. And I appreciate it greatly.
Hell yeah, that's freaking awesome.
I paid for these mods myself, and
right.
I have quite a few of them. So I hope it goes to somebody that will enjoy it.
This goes this goes nice well, and then Al may be willing to do another one in the future. Just so y'all know.
It was funny. I was talking to Aries about the red one that I had, and I gave it to somebody who won it. No, I gave it to somebody who bought it, and then they did it as a giveaway.
Oh wow!
And the giveaway person contacted me. Like crazy.
Wow.
Aries, how's your device working?
The implant? I'm not being electrocuted anymore.
That's a good thing.
What? I didn't hear about that. What happened?
Oh, you hadn't heard about that?
No.
Oh, Lord. No, he wasn't around for that.
Okay, so I went through crossover on the, what was that, the 14th or something like that of December. And that's where, at the 3-month mark, everyone gets put into the most likely to be effective group. Okay, so that's when mine took place. I found out very quickly that I was in the least likely to be effective group. They can't officially tell me that, but I now know. So they cranked me up to the most likely to be effective group, and I used it for about 3 days like that. And somewhere around the 3rd or 4th day, when I turned on dose 2, it felt like someone had hooked up metal wires to my leg and stuck them into a 110 outlet.
Oh my God.
And left it there for about 20 seconds.
Ooh. Oh.
I mean, that's how hard it was hitting me. And I couldn't move to get to the remote control to try to turn it off. Jacqueline was freaking out. Anyways, it finally stopped. And hold on. Beep, beep, beep. Oh, it's not going to do it. Okay. So, there it is. Never mind.
So there's no emergency shut off on that?
Yes, there is an emergency shut off. However, you have to be able to reach the remote to do the emergency shut off. And at that point in time,
I can't reach the remote. I'm being shocked the shit
No.
out.
At that point in time, even having it 1.5 feet in front of me, I couldn't move forward enough to actually grab it. Because the way that the arc was hitting me, it was pushing me back.
Wow.
So, yeah. So they're like, well, try this. And, so I tried that, and I got shocked like 3 or 4 more times. And they're like, okay, well, just stop hitting that button. So we went in on the 28th, and they did an impedance test. And the impedance on that particular wire was over 3,000 ohms.
Ooh.
That's a high-ass coil right there.
It's supposed to be like 600, and it was over 3,000.
Damn.
So there is a serious malfunction in that lead. Now, granted, I have 2 leads. I have one that goes to the nerve on the outer side of the leg and one that goes into the middle of the leg.
I want to press the button.
Congrats, Milo.
Munchkin? Yeah. So they turned off that wire.
Oh, Milo won. Congratulations, Milo.
Now they're trying to figure out if they're going to leave that wire in and just keep it turned off, or if they're going to try to replace the wire, because they have no idea if it's a bad connection in the box, if it's a bad connection around the nerve, if the wire is broken somewhere in between. They don't know. And it's not like they can actually check. It would be a situation of open me up to replace it. Yeah, X-rays won't show it. No, I asked Joan about that. The X-rays would not show it because we're talking micrometer break.
Right.
And an X-ray is just not going to be that clear of an image.
Pat, yes, that DSS the DSS Pro PayPal account is still my correct PayPal. You are correct. Congratulations, Milo, on the 65% off code to e-cigs. I will be doing one more of those. I know I'm being quiet, but I'm letting them talk right now. So.
Pat, Milo said he wants to know if he can piff.
Piff the owl.
Okay. Let me just re-roll it again. Do it twice. But I appreciate that, Milo. Thank you.
Okay. I will run it again.
I was going to say, are you able to? I was going to say, can you actually re-roll without starting it over?
Yes. Well, no, I can't re-roll without starting it over. I got to start it all over again. But yeah, y'all just need to type ! Higgies to get into a 65% off coupon code off of your order from e-cigs.
Ozzy, if they're going to go that far, they might as one, the moisture isn't going to help anything, but if they're going to go that far, they might as well just replace it while they've got me open. Because you got to realize these wires are buried about an inch and a half inside me.
Wow.
But I mean, because there's so many different stress points for that wire, they have no way of telling where it's at.
I can't believe that many people jumped on the vape bans. That's freaking awesome. That's y'all have blown me away, because I was like, oh no, he might get 10 orders if he's lucky. I was way off, way off.
Well, the wire itself isn't moist, Munchkin, because it's inside of a stretchy silicone enclosure.
Oh really? I didn't know they did that. I thought they had it like,
because you don't want bare wire going through your body that's carrying an electrical current.
Yeah, but how does the electrical current shoot out to said nerve endings if it's
I know
enclosed?
You want the code. I have to get that code refreshed for you, Milo.
Okay, so wire is plugged into the box. That's up here in my gut. Okay.
Yeah.
It's coated in silicone all the way down through my body until it gets to the flap that is sutured around my nerve. Okay?
Okay.
On the inside of that flap is a bunch of little metal contact points.
Okay.
They're literally little electrodes that stimulate various parts of the nerve during a power session.
Okay, this is my thing. So that thing that detrimental, congratulations. When they do that, why do they? Is it stimulating one part of the nerve, or is it
one specific little segment of the nerve?
Why would they do that? Why wouldn't they spread it out through the nerve?
Because the point isn't to kill the nerve, it's to interrupt the signal right behind the damaged part.
Oh, okay. So right where it's damaged, they stop
they're
it right
blocking,
there.
They're blocking from that point down. Gotcha.
Okay, now it makes sense. I was trying to figure out their logic behind it, but okay, makes sense now.
They call it electric lidocaine.
Right.
Creed. So far, I've been my pain has gone as high as an 8 during normal circumstances, and I've never had it below a 5 on any given day prior to this. Since I've been moved to the most likely to be effective group, I've had it as low as a 3. They said the odds of it getting below a 3 are basically 0. It's possible, but basically 0. So an occasional drop down to a 3 out of 10, I can live with that.
Oh, hell yeah, I would too. I'd be like, I'm freaking happy, man. I got down to 3, even if it's only for 30 minutes to an hour. Hell yeah, that's the time where you relax and you're like, man, I'm good to go. So technically we only had 1 winner so far for Higgies, or did we get 2? And I'm losing my mind.
For everybody who's waiting on a code, I've got to get with Higgies and get the code situation squared away. As soon as I do that, I'll start getting codes out.
I just don't know if Milo won and he piffed, or Milo decided to take it and I ran it a second time and detrimental is the second one, or what. That's what I'm trying to figure out. And Speed hadn't answered me. Now, is it Milo and detrimental, or is it detrimental?
No, I think you detrimental won the first one, and Milo pipped, and I said rerun it. You reran it. I don't think you've run it again.
So I need to run one more. So it's detrimental and nobody, or did Milo decide to claim his? Because I thought Milo said he was taking it.
I don't know. I missed
it. After the piff didn't go through. I just want to make sure before I run it a third time, and we don't have that many codes.
So Milo piffed. He's waiting for me to send up.
He said I tried to piff the owl. If you want to take it, Milo, that's completely fine. I just want to make sure before I run it another time. That's all I'm saying.
So Milo is waiting for his Milo is waiting for his code from the 30th, which I need to send in. So he went ahead and piffed. So you reran it, and you said detrimental 1, so you still got 1 more code.
Okay, I still have 1 more code. All right, we'll run it one more time. Bam, there it goes right there. Detrimentals say woohoo, so cool. Detrimentals got 1. We're running 1 more right now. And then we'll run T-Max, and then pretty soon we're going to do Vapor Owl's thing. And good luck to everybody that's entered. I appreciate everybody that did enter. Obviously, some people are going to have more entries than others. For the people that's got multiple entries, hey, that just gives you more of a chance of winning, which is that's completely fair. I mean, it really is. Hell, if you freaking go on his eBay and order 15 times, then you got 15 entries. That's the way it works.
I'm being attacked by doggies.
And then Pat, you had a question about Aries procedure. That procedure is it's not connected to the spinal cord. It's actually for his leg itself. It's connected up to the nerves, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, at the base of the stump.
Yeah, and it's not like a TENS unit, so it works a little bit differently.
It works very differently.
The TENS unit, oh my gosh, those things can shock the bejesus out of you. I can't even imagine what kind of shock Aries is getting, because the TENS unit's on the outside. His is inside. It's like, damn. I would get shocked and jump out of my chair. Well, if I had 2 legs, I'd jump. And
like Speed said, they've got something similar where they put little electrodes down into the spinal canal, and it's somewhat effective. This one is directly targeting the individual nerve instead of going with a shotgun. This is like a sniper rifle.
See, that's what I'm saying. Would you rather have something that hits your spinal cord and pretty much numbs everything?
Yep. Nope.
Or just the area that's of concern? Yeah, that's the way I see it too.
Jason Clank, or Jason King.
Yep.
Wow. I don't have my glasses on, and I'm kind of leaned back. So, Jason, congratulations.
You don't wear glasses. I've never seen you.
I do.
He does.
Well, you've never put them on during the show.
I think I did once. I typically wear them for driving, or if I need to read stuff at a distance.
I need a Sony PlayStation Pro. What can you do for me? I'm just kidding.
I can tell you to go to the store.
Yeah, Walmart.
It's expensive. It's expensive that way. No, well, my buddy bought a white one, which I didn't know there was anything special about a Sony PlayStation Pro that's white. Apparently, those are limited edition. He got it dirt cheap, and I looked on Amazon, $800. I was like,
So,
oh, hell no.
So does it play any different than the black one?
No, it does not. Not a bit. Black, white, whatever color. They also have a Sony 50 million or whatever giveaway. You know, they made 50,000 of them. They sold for the same price as the regular one, but they're worth $1,500, $1,700 now because they only made 50,000 of them.
That's
and they're
ridiculous.
serialized. They're serialized.
They're all serialized.
Well, but these have a gold plate in the front with the serial number. 20 out of 50,000. 21 out of 50,000. It's just a thing. I mean,
so basically, it's the same thing. They just spent an extra penny and a half for the plate on the front with a number on it.
It's in a translucent case.
Oh, so they skimped on money. So that made up for the penny and a half. That
Hey, you know, whatever works, whatever. Hey, Fearless, what's up? Fearless, my good old Blackout buddy right there. I was playing Blackout earlier today, and I have my sensitivity turned up to 11, which is very high. And I was thinking, you know what? I probably have my sensitivity turned up too high. So I turned it down to 5. 5 is too damn low. You cannot turn around fast enough to shoot somebody at 5. So I turned it up to 8. I think between 8 to 10 is going to be where I need to be. Because what I was having a problem with is when I went to shoot somebody, I would pass them. When I scrolled right, I would pass them and miss the shot. Now I think I'm getting him right. You got to find your spot, and once you get good at that spot, then you can raise it. But right now I need to bring it down. And I was playing with Stuart earlier, and we was doing pretty good. But yeah, Fearless plays with me a lot. 50,000 is not rare. I'll be 50,000 for PlayStation is pretty rare, considering the millions of people that have a PS4. There's not that many. It makes it more expensive.
Jason is piffing to Albie if he wants it.
Ah. Piff to Albie because he won't be immortal for much longer if he doesn't have juice. You've been playing also Detrimental? Hell yeah. Blackout's really fun. I like playing it. It's definitely a battle royale game like Fortnite, but without being cartoonish. It's more real life-ish. So it's fun to play. It really is.
Yeah, it proves that if you run yourself over with a four-wheeler, you're going to get badly jacked up.
What's funny is if I don't play in a party chat and I play in the normal game chat, when you kill somebody, it gives you like a second or two of their voice. And just to hear the reaction when they die is hilarious. I can't even tell you the reactions because some of them I can't say on YouTube without getting flagged, but it's pretty funny.
So Scuba, I think Jason doesn't want it, and Albie doesn't want it, and I don't think Munchkin did either. So I think you're going to need to re-roll.
Oh my God!
Can we only enter if we actually want it?
Debris. I know, right? Enter if you want to win, Higgies. Don't enter if you want to piff. All right. All right. Breeze.
Yeah,
Cassie,
I get that.
Does Breeze want it? I will more than happily give it to Breeze, if Breeze would like it. Okay, Breeze will take it. There we go. We got Detrimental and Breeze for the Higgies code.
Thank you, Breeze.
Done. Thank you.
And Cassie, I get that, but I mean, not all smart TVs have Bluetooth audio out. Most of them do, but not all of them do.
Have you seen Breeze cast live, Aries?
I don't think so.
I saw Breeze live. I was like, wow. Really? Yeah, Breeze has actually been on camera. She goes on live with a tall guy, actually, when he's not asleep. And she knows what I mean when I say that. He's fallen asleep during his cast a couple of times.
I remember a few people that used to do that. One in particular.
Yeah, I agree with you there.
We do Scuba for hours.
I've never done that, but hours. I know it's possible.
Scuba yeah. Who I'm talking about, you know damn well, because she was passed out for what? 7.5 hours one day.
Don't
7.5 hours.
7.5 hours.
Yeah. You know, back in the past, it was easy if somebody passed out online because you basically could hit go live and it would bump them off. Lately, it's not so easy because you go to bump them off and it won't bump them. So
they changed that, yeah.
You're looking at them for however many hours they're asleep and they decide to wake up and turn their cast off, which really sucks, actually. I mean, other than hacking in and terminating their connection, which I'm sure Aries could do, but yeah, that's it.
So, Owl, if you're going to do that giveaway,
federal offense, and you got to go over public lines for some of those.
Yeah.
If you're going to do that waffle, not the giveaway, but the waffle, you may want to start that sooner than later.
Well, I can't start until after 10, so we have to wait.
We'll wait till 10 o'clock. So y'all have 4 minutes to get in on the giveaway of the zombie edition of the Pravari mod that that Vapor Owl's giving away. And if y'all need me to show a picture again of it, I will. I got no problems with that.
Okay.
Why is it not showing? Oh, all right, hold on. There we go. I just made all y'all disappear and then come back. That figures. But yeah.
Oh, that's okay. I've been disappearing all night long.
Watch giveaway. Yes, Dolores, I will be doing the Vapor Watch giveaway.
Get on it.
Y'all can kiss my entire white butt. I'm telling you right now.
You gonna be awake long enough to keep it up for that?
No, probably not, but that's all right. Vapor Watch, now they have a sale going too. Let me not miss that because I would be screwing up if I missed the sale.
Yeah, oh Penny just posted about it earlier. 3 120s for $33.
3 120s for $33. Okay, so.
And that ends tonight.
Yeah, that ends tonight. So if y'all want to get some.
In just right about 2 hours.
Dadgum. So y'all need to, Eastern Standard Time. So y'all have 2 hours to get in on that. Thank you, Pat, for sending the PayPal, by the way.
Yeah, Cassie, that would just involve me having to get more mods, and I'm really mod heavy right now.
We can think about sale of 230 mils for $11 or 320 mils for $33. That's a great deal. I'd love to get 320 mils of Kentucky bourbon custard. Oh, hell yeah. I love that stuff. Even if I didn't do that, I would do like 2 of that and maybe 1 pina colada or... I haven't tried the vanilla.
We got one more order in. We got one more order. We got 2 minutes left, people.
Scuba's a noob at casting. Well, I appreciate that, T-Bolt. Thank you very much. I'm a noob. T-Bolt, the caster that walks away and helps customers while he's casting. Yeah, there you go. Tell me how to cast.
Well, at least seriously broken.
What's broken?
1 minute left.
The bot. I just lost 4 in a row.
The bot's supposed to do that. That's fine. All right, so let's do the T-Max giveaway. This is a $20 off coupon off a $24 order or more. It should be coming up. It's just ! T-Max to get in on this giveaway. They do also include the UK. You just have to pay for shipping and Canada. So y'all get in on that. They have a lot of good juice over there. Like I said, if it was me, I'd be getting Kentucky bourbon custard, pina colada, dragon banana fruit. One of those. Those are just freaking amazing to me.
All right, guys. So the total is 46 entries.
46 entries. All right. So I'll be waiting on a list from Owl for that. and we will do this live where y'all can see it, where you know I'm not bull crapping or whatever. We're going to do 3 rolls on a random.org, and then the top #1 entry on the 3rd roll will be the winner. There you go.
Okay, Dolores is saying not Canada. They'll not even ship 0 milligrams to
So
Canada.
your order where you ordered the vape bands, you will also be getting the Pravari mod along with it. And since it's live, you know I can't fake it. There's no...
Whoa.
What?
Not going by people that were on the holiday giveaway, because they were swearing up and down that I was faking it.
Oh, come on. I mean,
I'm
there's
not
got to be
shitting
some
you.
trust. I mean, y'all know I don't bull crap, so whoever wins, wins. You thought I was only a Nilla Nuts man? Pat, that is my ADV, which would be my all-day vape. I do not say ever that I don't vape other juice. I do. But Nilla Nuts, yes, is my all-day vape. I can vape that all day, every day, no question. But just like now, I put in some blue waffle. It's a good thing to switch to another flavor that's completely opposite of what you're vaping to avoid vapor's tongue. You don't want vapor's tongue. I've had it twice. It sucks. When you have vapor's tongue, you can't taste any flavors at all.
Would you like to know a good way to get rid of vapor's tongue?
Yeah, sure. Go for it.
Buy a tongue scraper.
Oh, you think tongue scraper? I mean, I've
serious
tried
as a heart attack.
pickle juice and all that.
Nope. Coffee grounds work, or chewing up coffee beans works,
right.
But a tongue scraper works wonders.
I've only had it twice, and I've been vaping for since 2011 or 12. So,
lemon juice does it change the pH?
And I haven't had it since, which is great. But the main reason is because I like to switch it out every once in a while, just a little bit, just to throw my taste buds in a different direction, and it works. It works.
Stu, the problem with attaching wires to the brain is you can be off by literally a micrometer, and it makes a complete difference.
Oh, wow.
1 micrometer in the brain is as good as a mile anywhere else.
Well, T-Bolt, whether or not you're being an ass or not, ADV, you didn't know that? Congratulations, now you know what an ADV is. I don't know if he's being an ass or not.
It's T-Bolt, of course he's being an ass.
Well, I gotta, just play along with it. Congratulations, now you know.
I would think rather differently if T-Bolt
wasn't being an ass. It could be, oh, damn it, Victor. It could be anything like that.
Oh, you said his name. You got to say it twice more and he'll show up.
Victor. Yeah, he's not going to show up.
That's your Victor, Victor.
Congratulations. You won the $20 off coupon off a $24 order or more from Vaping Watch. Congratulations. Dolores just posted the link that you need to click on. Go fill that out. They will put that coupon onto your account over at Vaping Watch. And you'll be able to go grab whatever juices you want from there. And you're in good shape, man. So, and I was working on, I'll be damned, right, Timekeeper? I was working on the list of people that have ordered. And we'll get that going here in just a couple minutes. And good luck to everyone. I hope y'all all win. Only one person can win, but I hope you win. If I win, I will feel really bad, and I might make them re-roll just because there's other people that entered way more than I did. I just need to get some Marine Corps vape bands, so that's why I ordered it.
Yes, I meant micron. But if you want to be really specific, we could always go down to, the Pico or the Femto meter.
Cake. UK Andy says, you got to have cake. I mean, we're Vic talking did a really good review on the Gear RTA. He really likes it, which I agree completely with Vic. It is a great RTA. If it wasn't for filling the damn juice, I mean, he said he had to fill it every 3 minutes. I think that's over-exaggerated. Vic is a train smoker, or vapor, I should say. But
I filled this. We've been on air for 2 hours.
yeah,
I filled this thing twice, and that's not counting the other 4 mods that I'm vaping on.
what RTA are you vaping?
This
there?
is the Zeus Dual, single
the Zeus
coil
Dual.
mode.
Oh wow.
So if I can go through this, vaping on 4 others, and fill this thing twice, no, it doesn't surprise me if he has to fill his every 3 minutes if he's solo vaping it.
Jason, getting Marine Corps merchandise from my son since he's in Okinawa is a little bit of a bitch. Just saying. We trust you for fuck's sake, Scuba. I know y'all do, Stu. I just gotta point it out.
No, we don't.
You don't trust me? Aries don't trust me. That's fine. Damn. I want to see Speed get on that damn treadmill that hasn't been used in about 2 years.
Creed, I've had 3. I'm
been longer than that.
Far from it.
It's been longer than
I think it's been 3.
That's all right.
years.
Oh, my mouse. Sorry, Dolores. There we go.
At least he wasn't picking his nose this time.
Yeah, mine is basically a clothes hanger at this point. We hang clothes on the treadmill. It just doesn't get used.
Stu, what I do is I brush my tongue, and my toothbrush actually has a tongue scraper built onto the back of it, so I just flip it over and do the tongue scrape as
All
well.
right, this is the question, Aries. The $1 million question. If you tongue scrape
I expect pay first.
If you scrape, okay. If you scrape your tongue beforehand and you get vapor's tongue, that's one thing. But what if you scrape your tongue after you already have vapor's tongue? Does it?
Okay, so what
away?
vapor's tongue is? Okay, so your tongue, the surface of your tongue obviously isn't flat. You know, it's got all these little pillars that pick up all your taste. Okay, those are your taste buds.
Right.
So what happens is the spaces between those pillars, between those taste buds, actually gets caked up. And it prevents you from actually being able to taste, because the top of the taste buds themselves have 0 sensors in them. They're all down the pillar. So if they're all caked up, then you can't taste crap. So the tongue scraper, what it does is it breaks those pillars apart and allows that caking stuff to come out to where it frees up your taste buds again.
That sounded like a presidential answer. That sounds like you avoided the question and answered.
How did I avoid the question? If your tongue is coated,
will it help you if you already are in vapor's tongue or before you get vapor's tongue? So if you already have vapor's tongue,
it will work because it's breaking everything around the taste pillars.
Okay.
It's freeing your taste pillars back up to be able to actually taste things again.
It's getting all that gunk off your tongue.
Yeah, it's getting all the gunk out from inside your tongue.
It didn't seem like nothing helped. I mean,
no. If you use a tongue scraper, what it does again is it breaks apart the taste buds. It doesn't damage them. It just separates them to where all that crap can get out of there, to where your taste buds actually function again, to where you can start tasting again.
It's not iCoins.
Now you can use it as a preventative as well. By all means, go for it. It's good. It's good oral hygiene to begin with. But no, it will actually cure vapor's tongue once it's set in.
If I ever get vapor's tongue again, I will try that. Luckily, I
brush your tongue like you would, when you're brushing your teeth. Brush your tongue as well, and then use a tongue scraper. Most toothbrushes have the ridges on the back of the toothbrush that are actually tongue scrapers, and you just pull straight down the surface of your tongue.
I got a full-blown tongue scraper.
Well, yeah, I mean, if you've got a full-blown
juice or whatever, I use that.
No, don't use the juice.
Well, it's like I don't even know. It's like a foam.
Most of them are alcohol-based.
Yeah.
Most of them are alcohol-based, and no, you don't want to do that.
Okay. I know it's weird. Every time you scrape your tongue with that thing, it's like, oh, damn, it's weird.
Yeah, Chinook, and that's incredibly accurate as well. Taste and your olfactory sensories are completely intertwined. I mean, your sense of smell and your sense of taste go hand in hand.
Oh, hell yeah. If you hold your nose and eat something, you can't tell what the hell you're eating.
Yeah, that's why they tell you, you know, whenever you have a cold, to eat bland food, because you're not going to taste it anyways.
Right. Wow. Most dentists say to brush your tongue when you brush your teeth. Well, there you go.
And like I said, I do it anyways. You know, anytime I'm brushing my teeth, I automatically brush my tongue, and then I flip the toothbrush over, and I use the tongue scraper that's on the back.
Owl is in frozen, perpetual, I don't know what the hell's going on mode.
Recovering lost connection. He dropped.
Oh, Owl, you got to come back, man. We got to have you. Don't worry, guys. We will get this done one way or another. I'm sure he'll call back in. Maybe he lost internet or something. I won't leave until y'all find out who won. When I have a cold... What? Jason, come on, man.
Owl moved. I saw him blink. He's back.
Oh, there he is. Hey, Owl's back.
I'm here.
Yeah, he was trying to get everybody's entries and just completely pooped.
Creed, I could do that, but I prefer to use a toothbrush.
I clean my teeth in a little plastic cup. That's what Vic does.
No, I've never been able to do that. I just, no. I'll use a toothbrush.
My favorite non-food. Oh my God, y'all are so bad. Such bad people. We went from 84 people to 69. Look what y'all did. Of course, we probably lost a lot of UK viewers because they probably like, I gotta go to bed. I can't stay up.
You getting close there, Al?
I'll be there shortly. There were 2 ways of doing it, and one way failed. Okay. And that would have been really quick.
Yes, Stu, and that's completely understandable because, I mean, just off by just a fraction.
All right, settle down.
And then you've got surface and depth on top of that.
There you go. Settle down.
Oh, she's about to kill the dogs.
Oh, I was like, what is she doing over there?
Oh, no, she's about to kill the dogs.
Am I complaining about 69, really? Jason, never. No. Oh, look at that. Look at the little puppies.
In the mouth.
They are cute.
Bad.
Oh, my goodness. She's got a handful of mess right there.
Oh, handful of mess is an understatement.
Well, she didn't get so wild, damn it. He's about to stretch his eyes out and was tearing me up. Then she gets on me and starts jumping higher.
I'm going to buy those little novelty-sized boxing gloves, like what you would hang from a keychain or something like that.
Pat, I don't even want to hear that.
I'm going to put them on her.
I use the lube brush. It's quicker to brush my teeth before I finish, before I start. Ugh! Ugh! The lube brush. No. No. And I don't even know how you get a lube brush in your mouth because it won't fit. But yeah.
Come on, get yourself in place so you're not.
Those are called kick dogs.
Sister hogs most of the
Be careful your next words, Jason.
Uh-oh. About ready to...
Now, Milo, that I will agree with.
They are ankle biters, you're right.
Oh, no, they like to sleep under our bed, and whenever I go to get out of bed, Ranger, the brown one, will actually come out and start attacking my ankles.
Bella!
When I'm going to get into bed, I'll sit down and go to take my shoe off, and he starts attacking my hand as I'm going to take my shoe off. He's walked in behind me and watched me sit down.
Let's see if I can get my...
But he never does it to me.
Well, of course not.
What did Jason do? Grannies don't kill me.
Those are called kick dogs.
No!
Oh, no, Dolores, he doesn't have to worry about me. She'll go.
There's my little chihuahua. Look at there. She actually came when I called her. I'm surprised. Look at the camera.
Look. Scuba's got one.
Yeah, I got one. I got a little ankle biter. Are you an ankle biter? Are you an ankle biter?
Scuba's got a baby
She
dog.
don't even care. She's like, what are you talking about?
Look at the dog in the picture.
Yes. Here's
Yeah,
my little ankle biter.
No, they could care less. They're just like, I'm being held out.
She's like, let me get the hell out. I was sleeping. What the hell you bother me for? She don't want nothing to do with it. She got the heck on. I was still figuring this out, guys. We will.
Oh, I'm getting there.
This. He's getting there. He's getting it.
Worth the wait.
Oh, speaking of which, Aries, I tried to look up the knock stuff. You know, the boom and the.
Right.
I can't. It's almost like you have to. If I buy them together, it's not Prime. If I buy them separately, it's Prime. So, if you had a better link for me that you can find.
The knock stuff.
Yeah.
Okay, so my boom arm is a very heavy duty. It's not one of the ones that uses the bullshit springs.
Well,
and
the
it's
one
made by Knox.
the one I saw was springs. Screw that.
Oh,
so,
okay.
Show me.
Yeah, no. You want the one that's actually a solid boom arm. Hold on.
Yeah, I need those links. I thought I had them in VC, but I went back and looked. I can't find nothing. So, yeah, if you can give me those links, I need to get that because I want to try to use my Blue Yeti. It's basically useless right now, and I want that.
I'm just going to put them into regular chat just in case anyone else wants this. Here's the boom arm.
Damn it. I'll never. Okay, I got
I'll go ahead and put it into VC chat.
$50?
Yes.
For just the arm?
Yes.
Shit! No wonder I didn't see it. It's $50.
For an actual functioning boom arm that's not going to just shit out on you in a month and a half to 2 months.
Yeah, the other one's kind of cheap.
Oh, no.
I got to admit. Now, the actual sound dampener was like $20. I saw those.
You're talking about the shock mount.
Right, the shock
Okay,
mount.
Now that Knox boom arm that I linked right there, that $50 one, that's on the lower end of their market. There's some Knox boom arms that you're looking at 300 plus.
Oh, wow.
You demand a refund. You spent $50K? How the hell did you spend $50K on a damn thingamajigger?
Okay.
That's crazy. I don't get that at all.
Oh, it did right there.
You got to be quick when Speed's around. He didn't pay attention. He has no idea what's going on.
No, I'm half asleep right now.
No,
yeah,
wake up, Speed.
Speed's not feeling good.
I just gave everybody 100,000.
No, those little red lights you see behind me every once in a while, kind of moving around. That's a massager working.
Oh, there you go. So, Owl is still deep in thought. We're working on this, guys.
Yeah, I'm just cleaning it up.
Jason, that's the way it works. When you win the bank heist, it rewards some of the people in the heist. If you're sitting there in the drive-away car and you're not doing a damn thing, you don't get any money. Pat, okay. I'm glad you brought that up. About Vic broadcasting in HD, etc., etc. Number one, if I was going to do a video like Vic does, especially the Gear RTA, when he zooms in on it, he's not using a gimbal, so the picture's kind of shaky when he zooms in on the mod. I would have a gimbal just to make it look better, but I don't have...
pretty sure he just got one.
He did just get one? Well, he should have used it.
Well, I think he's still in the process of working out exactly how he's going to set it all up.
Thank you, Dolores. That is correct. Scuba works full-time. Vic is self-employed. I don't have time in Is my Pulse Dual still leaking? Steve, yes. That would be a yes. For some reason, after I squonk it a few times, I get a little bit. It's not a lot, but it's a little bit of leakage in where the bottle area is. It's not, but it can't get into the battery section, which is a good thing. But I still don't think it should be leaking. And the other thing about me broadcasting like Vic does, Vic actually does separate reviews, like 5 to 10 minute reviews of certain products. If I did that, yeah, I would start getting products from vendors and stuff. But then, how much would y'all trust me? If I'm getting free stuff from vendors, would you still trust what I said? I don't know.
Well,
Some people would, some people
they
would.
trust Vic. Yeah, I mean, if Vic tells me, hey, look, this is something you really want to look into, right, I'm going to take him at his word.
Right.
Now, there are a few out there that I won't, because I know the type of people they are, but Vic is not one of Vic. If Vic tells me, hey, look, you really want to pick this up, then I'm going to go and pick it up.
Yeah, every time Vic has said, this is something you want,
right,
he hasn't been wrong.
He puts out those general, don't wait for the review, just go and buy it. There's certain items that he'll do that for, but then there's other items where he's like, no, this one, Aries, you really want to go get. And so I'm like, okay, if he's taking the time to message me and say, no, you really want to get this, then yeah.
Okay, I don't know how to open this type of file, but I'm trying. Let me see if I can get this. Well, that didn't come up worth a damn.
But no, people have relatively no clue, as a general rule, the amount of money that goes into a broadcast and review setup. They really don't. I mean, when you factor in the computing needs, and then the microphone quality, and then your mixer, and then your camera qualities, because your standard webcams just ain't going to cut it for the most part.
Okay, it looks like a PDF file. I'm trying to open it now. Hopefully I can get this and get it entered in. If I can't do it, I'll make Aries. I'm sorry, I won't make Aries do it. I'll ask Aries to do it. Come on, open! Oh wait, is it open now? Okay, there it goes. Really? To create a PDF? No. I just wanted to open the damn thing. Oh my god.
Adobe.
Yeah, but it's going
Acrobat
through a bunch of crap.
Reader.
Set as default, it's going through a bunch of crap. I've never opened Acrobat on this computer, apparently. So it's asking me a bunch
reviewer
of questions.
time is a lot too. Hey Yardbird, what's going on?
Hey Yardbird.
Yardbird, cow!
Okay, so 46 entries, and I have the list sent to you.
Yeah, I'm trying to get the list to come up right now, even though it's giving me a lot of issues.
I can just paste it in your chat if you want to.
That would be really weird. No, I'm trying to get it to come up now. Every time I hit open, it does. Acrobat cannot open that because it's unsupported or it's damaged. Really?
Stu, that massager is not actually built into the chair.
I don't know what dot numbers is. That doesn't work, apparently.
Do you want me to put this in Excel format?
Anything besides that, dot numbers, because apparently Acrobat don't know what the hell it is. Text format, Word doc format, anything like that. I can take that
I'm going to give it to you. Let's send it to you right now. Hold on. Drop.
And I will let y'all see this so that you know all your entries are in here. I don't want anybody. There we go. Download.
I've sorted it so that it, when you paste it in the to the new randomizer, the names will be there so that they can see them.
Hopefully, I have Word installed on this damn computer, or Excel.
I'm set up and ready. I can swap over in a second's time if
this don't work, Aries, I will send it to you because I don't even want to try and do this if I can't open it. It's running right now. We'll see if it opens. If not, I'll send it directly to you. Device not available. What you doing over there, Aries?
Just ignore me. I'm ready.
Aries, I don't have you on VZ though.
Well, you can go on VC and hit the little plus button. You can add them. You may have to add them because I can't even open this damn thing.
I don't even have to be added. Just hover over my. You can either drag the list to my screen, or you can click on the little chat bubble when you're hovering over me and just paste the names in. Let me see if I can drag
the list to your screen. Come on, computer. Now it's going through File Explorer. Stop doing that. Don't save.
Because all I've got to do is just do this.
I drug it to your screen, whether or not that... Oh, I drug it to the wrong screen. Oh, now it's open Excel? Damn, this is slow. I tried to drag it to your screen. Whether or not that worked, I don't know.
No, I'm not receiving anything.
Yeah, because Excel's still opening. Because it's slow. Let me just close Excel. Cancel. Cancel today.
Someone just popped me the list.
Open folder. I'm just going to drag just that file to you. There it is.
I sent it to him. You got it.
There we go. Copy. Boom. You should have it now.
I've got it.
Thank God. Because this is being a pain in the butt for me. It's just now opening Excel on my computer. That's how slow it is. I got too much stuff going to run that.
Wow, someone's got a funky name, huh?
Hey, don't make fun of their names.
No, the underscore X triple 007. I just want to make sure that this is someone's actual name. The underscore X triple 007 underscore rolling underscore X triple 0 underscore fog space mods and coils.
No, that's not the list. It's not opening up right.
I'm looking at the list that you just sent me.
I know, but it's not opening up right.
Start a GoFundMe for a new computer. No, Creed, I will not do that.
Aries, I'm just gonna send
I
it
won't
to you.
let people pay for me to get a new computer.
As a law list.
I may buy one, but I'm not gonna start a GoFundMe for it.
That open up again?
Yeah, I can open that. I'll just have to manually enter.
Okay, stand by while Aries fixes, guys. He'll get it.
Okay. So
you can do it as a PDF.
No, this is gonna be fine.
Oh.
So let's see.
Let me try and get you situated here. I will fix you where you're center screen here.
Okay, I'm going to abbreviate these names. Let's see, Biker JR1, Biker JR1. Oops. Biker.
Where you getting Biker from?
James A. Ruddle Hoover, Biker JR1.
Okay.
Okay. Loveless had 6 entries. 1, 2.
Just change them to like their names if you're gonna do them short.
Let's see, Weidman. Oops, I don't know why that one disappeared. Let's see, Aries.
And we're gonna have to zoom in on that.
Let's see, he'll blow it up bigger in a second.
Now.
I think everybody should be getting excited. Who's excited? I think 71 people still watching. Who's gonna
Rosie
win?
baby. Rosie baby. Mike
There it
V.
is.
Milo. Paul D. Foot. R. Sarah Naman. Yeah, sure. We'll stop it there. Let's see. That's Sean Cochran. Oops. Didn't split those. Speed.
It's just too
Scuba.
out of focus.
Let's see. McCully. Rolling Fog. Why is it? Okay, there we go. Oh, come on. Is it not going down even further?
You can make that whole thing bigger by just clicking on the right-hand bottom.
I'm talking about the actual random.org. Macaulay Rolling Fog has how many entries? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 14, 15, 16. Let me double count that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
Looks kind of blurry on my screen. I'm hoping they can see that.
That's getting thrown out of proportion. 1, 2, 3,
I got it as
4,
good as
5,
I can bring it
6,
in, guys.
7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Okay, so he had 19.
What's this draw for? Pat, this is, if you go to Vapor Owl's eBay chat and buy any kind of vape band, you're entered into this giveaway. It's closed now, but this was to win a Pravari mod, which takes a 18650 button style battery. It's a mod that you can't really buy anymore. It's a zombie style. It's green with red speckles all over it.
Okay, so there's
you have
all of them.
Mini Disco Junior in there.
Why is it so out of focus, Aries?
That's as big as I can get it because his screen is small.
Well, hold on. I can fix that. Give me just a second. Do I have who in here?
Mini Disco Junior.
Mini Disco Junior?
Yep.
Mini Disco JR.
Yes,
that's one word.
Yeah, Mini Disco Junior is the name that say I put it in as it was that S name. Yeah, R Sarah Mini. Right here.
There we go.
That name right there is the Mini Disco Junior one. Okay, so let me do this. Okay, so let's.
Can you copy that?
Fix it. I can fix it so it looks better once you get it
spreadsheet
right.
Okay, so, and we said number 1 of the third roll, right?
Third roll, number 1. But can we see it? I mean, does anybody see that? Does it matter?
Well,
it's blurry on Scuba screen, not on Aries.
Hold on.
Yeah, I was going to say, my screen is crystal clear as I can get. I mean, I'm running 1080.
Uh-oh. I really screwed things up just then.
Yes, you did.
Where did Aries go? Holy crap, I just screwed it
Looks
all
like you deselected me. Or you tried to share something.
I popped you out, and now it's like, where the hell did you go? Hold on.
He could
you're
do
way
it on
over
his,
here in the corner. Holy crap.
If he does it on his computer, won't it be better? I mean, you could copy and give him that list.
Do what?
Why don't you just copy and send him that list so he can just paste it in?
No, it's fine. I'm gonna make him bigger.
Hold on.
And then
I don't right now. I really don't care. Hold on.
Well, I don't even know which one that is. I'm gonna remove that one.
File, save as, entry list. And I'm going to send entry list to Scuba via VC. Scuba, that's a standard text document. Open up random.org and a screen capture. Do your thing.
Okay. Yeah. Thanks. entry list. There it is.
It just is so blurry. Oh, Aries, don't go away.
Oh, there's all the list. Okay.
He's still there. He's just changing his screen around.
Oh, wow. Did I get to the bottom? Nope, I missed some. Hold on. I missed one entry. Copy. There we go. All right. Let me try and
Okay,
there's Aries. There, everybody's in there. There we go. I'm gonna have to do a whole new window for the random.org, but I'm getting there right now. Once I get everybody's name in there, I will bring it up, and y'all should be able to see it. Do I do list randomizer? I think it is.
I don't know if anybody's selling the gold or the black and gold G class.
There we go. All right, let's see if we can add this list in there and make it where everybody can see it. Damn, how do I move this out of the way where I can do it, though? That's gonna suck. Whoa! Stop doing that, computer. You know you got crap all messed up. All right. Add source, screen capture. Alright, let's see if that worked. Now if I just gotta fix the layout. Ah, come on, computer. It's because my XSplit is covering the image. Let me try and move it over. Can y'all see it now? I'm trying to move it out of the way. There we go. Let me try and make this bigger. Maybe now? Okay. There's everybody's name.
I'm waiting for it to come up on mine so I can see the resolution on it. I mean, because I was popping across in 720.
Barker Jr. is in there 3 times. Lovelace 6 times. Weedman's in there twice. Aries is in there once. Joe C. Lead Pipe. Rosie Baby twice. Mike V. Milo. Paul D. Foot. R. Serrano, which is
that's that mini disco junior, whatever it was.
Is it? Okay, I thought that was Scorpio. But anyways, Sean Cochran, Speed, me 1 time, Macaulay, Roland Fogg a gabillion times. Holy crap. Tim Guam and Wendy. All right. So we're going to randomize this 3 times. The winner is going to be the top #1 answer on the 3rd row. Y'all can see this, right? I just want to make sure.
To be precise, guys, the 30 times is actually 19.
But y'all got this, right?
Yeah, you're good.
Okay. I'm randomizing it. This is #1. Randomize #1. Weedman, sorry. This is the 2nd time. Rolling Fog, 2nd time. 3rd time. Bam, Rolling Fog, you won. And by God, you should deserve to win with that many entries. I mean, you got a lot of entries in there. So, I see Rolling Fog. Anybody got any objections to that?
Is Rolling Fog in?
Rolling Fog has to be in there. I think that's Bill Byrne, to be honest.
Yeah, I'm pretty positive that was Bill.
Rolling Fog is what I'm getting right now. Let me see if I can...
I can pull up the full username on that.
That is what I got.
The full username for Rolling Fog is Rolling Fog Mods and Coils, the Roll Mods SN-0.
Yep. I was number 6. Oh, man, I'm sorry, Milo. Hey, I did that completely fair. I did it 3 times. And Roland Fogg had a metric
19
crap ton
entries.
of entries. I mean, I can't blame the guy. He entered 19 times. He deserved to win.
Congratulations, Bill.
Congratulations, Bill. Awesome, awesome. It was him. Okay, cool. Awesome, Bill. Congrats, man. You now own a mod that's very few people own or will ever own because it's that rare. I mean, Al may do this again in the future. If he decides to do it, you know, we can run that up. But there you go. Al's showing it up on screen right now. And that thing is like brand new. I kind of like it. I'm glad it went to a cool guy. Bill, congratulations. Wow. Wow. And Dolores has a link. They actually sell that on Vapor DNA. There's no way. That must be
oh, no. What she linked to was one of the SX
a G
products.
class. Okay. Luxury Golden. They have a gold. They got a gold G class on Vapor DNA. I'll be damned.
No, the luxury gold is not. They have the black and gold edition, which why they have that listed as luxury black and gold, I don't know. But they had the luxury gold, and then they had the black and gold. They have a black and gold in stock.
It's a mech mod. Okay, Pat. That's not what brought me. That's not what I saw. But okay. Get 10% off as a new
mech
customer.
Mod? I'm
know.
sure shit not looking at a mech mod right
I don't know what I'm just reading what chat says. Congratulations, Bill, man, that's freaking awesome. I'm glad you won, and thanks for all the entries, man. Hell yeah, that was freaking awesome.
Yeah, Al's got a lot of shipping to do now.
You know, you got to think if there's that many entries, you got a pretty damn good chance of winning. If I would have won, I would have probably gave it to him anyway because he's got that many entries. I'd have been like, whoever's got the most entries, just give it to them. And do I own a Pravari? No,
Al, you're on mute, Al.
I'm not that big of a hoarder. Yeah, Al.
Got quite a few packages to do, yes.
Yeah, Al's going to be busy now. Thank you all for making Al busy because he got tired of sitting on his butt vaping.
Bottoms up.
True, right?
That's freaking awesome. Oh, thank you, Breeze. I do want to wish everybody a happy new year. I'm glad that all of y'all are safe and still here after the new year. This is our first show, I do believe, of the new year. So, happy 2019 to everyone in chat. And for those that tune in onto the replay, same to y'all. That's freaking awesome, though, that Al did this giveaway. If you're watching the replay, sorry you're too late. You can still
would have lost
vape
a bill.
bands. They're still available on his eBay site, so if you decide to do that, just watch the chat, click on the link, it'll take you right there. So if you still want to get some vape bands, you can still do that, but the giveaway's over.
Yeah. Somebody said, "Is this, do I have a day job?" And the answer is no. This is my full-time job right now.
Ah, that's his full-time job. There you go. Awesome. So I think Speed's got some final words he wants to say.
I do.
I had to put you on the spot.
No, if you're gonna do that to me, I'm gonna need another drink.
I still don't have Aries in the screen right. I don't know how to unpop him out.
Don't even worry about it.
How do you unpop him out? Let me see. There's the button. Snap in. Snap.
Yes.
Oh my God! I just snapped you in, and it didn't do right. But that's all right. That's close. I snapped it in.
Yeah, it's snapped in, but you've got some sort of. Oh, you never pulled the file from me. Pull that file off my damn
I did.
picture.
I grabbed
Drag it to the desktop.
Oh, okay. Hold on. VC, there it is, and grabbed it. Why do I gotta pull it to the desktop?
Just drag it to the desktop. Just drag it to the desktop.
There, I dragged it to the desktop.
Thank you. Now it's not over my face.
Did I say desktop? All right.
Yes, you said desktop.
Yes, you said desktop.
Why is speed over there? And okay, let's move speed over here, and owl should be over in the top right corner. Oh my God, everything's screwed up now.
Scuba, are we continuing on, or are we about done?
We're about done. I'm grabbing owl back in.
But don't worry about where everybody's sitting on the picture right now.
We can fix it next week.
Yeah,
fix it next week. All right.
I'll call in 3 times just to mess you up.
Oh, yeah, you love doing that.
I'll do
Let me see how many times I can call in to screw up the show. There you go. That works really good for me.
What was that, Speed? You want me to hang up and call again? Hold on.
Y'all are so bad. Y'all are giving me hell. It's like a Rubik's Cube on screen. You got that right, Detrimental. I'm doing what I can. Scuba has enough fighting cock. No, the rest of my fighting cock is outside. I may have to have another one. But I hope y'all all had a great and happy New Year. Safe, obviously, because everybody's still here. For those that didn't win, I apologize. It's not like you don't get nothing. You still get the vape band sent to you, and he always throws in some extras, so you'll be good to go there. And maybe he'll do another one in the future. I mean, this one went pretty good, so maybe he'll do another one in the future. No telling what he'll have next. There you go. Hell, I could give away something. I don't even know, man. I got so much stuff from back in the day that I'd be willing to give away. I have no idea. You know what?
Lead pipe, I'm not going to sleep. I'm just leaning back in my chair. My back is pretty sore, pretty wiped out right now.
I think most of the people in here don't know what it's worth. Bill, I agree with you. Pravari was a well-established name back in the day. If you're a new vapor, you probably don't know a lot about Pravari. Man, if I could stop hiccuping. But Pravari was... It's not just about what the mod did. It was about how sturdy and how indestructible that mod is, bouncing it off the concrete. And
Sloan, you should be able to type in a link.
So they're freaking awesome to have, even as a collector's item. I mean, that's why they're worth so much. They're basically collector's items at this point. Alright, are we done? We're done. Alright, cool. We're going to bump off here, guys. I appreciate everybody coming out. Thanks for everybody that entered into the waffle. And we will catch you guys next week at the same bat time, same bat channel. And thanks for Speed for being here tonight. And we actually got through the giveaways. And whatever vape bands I owe out to people, I'm going to try to get that out this weekend. Because I know I'm way behind. That is my fault. Nobody blame but me. I couldn't figure out how to get to the damn Winners Forum. I may have to message Speed to figure out how to get over to the Winners Forum, but I'll do that and get everybody taken care of that needs to be taken care of, and it'll be done. Right? Right. Okay, good. So y'all have a good night, and we will see y'all over the weekend, hopefully, maybe, somebody, maybe.
No, I'm not going to be around at all.
Okay,
I am going
into
hiding.
He's gone. All right, but anyways, we will catch y'all next week, same time, same channel, and y'all have a great weekend and stay safe out there and vape on. Peace.
Okay. Night, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.
Poof. We're off.